Just saying. Because he has nothing.
And we're live.
Yay!
Yay!
Hi guys, my name's
got a
Hikaru,
lovely
I am
bunch
the
of
DM,
coconuts.
and I also play Guy, and this is Wanderers.
A clusterfuck.
Hello, I'm Gwen. I play the albino tiefling Veritas. She's a rogue and also married to the paladin.
Hello,
Try to
I'm
figure that
Sho.
one out.
I'm Sho, and I play said paladin. Human paladin who originated from this world and has less life problems than he used to. Though also more.
Hi, I'm Zayo. I play Leilani, a Demon Fate Blade Singer, and she is no longer in jail.
Yay!
Snort.
She's still a bitch with a lot of issues.
Oh yeah.
I'm in jail though. I play Ryl'tar. I'm dumb. Honestly, that's all I really needed to know.
And heading to jail.
And a vampire cleric drow.
No, he's mostly just dumb.
Okay,
But they're
so
sexy dumb.
last we left off, we had a very interesting session of gathering people to help out with a trial hearing, so pre-trial, and things went well, for most of you anyways. Leilani was acquitted
Cleared of all charges.
Yeah, cleared of all charges, and instead, the proper perpetrator, Ryl'tar, has been sentenced to 2 months of jail and a 10,000 gold fine.
Good
I'm
luck with
proper.
that, buddy.
So the hearing has let out, so people are kind of like streaming out, and you guys are the guards are taking Ryl'tar back to the jail, and the rest of you are there.
Yeah, we are.
Leilani has to get her shit.
Leilani, you are released from any magic hindering devices and given a token and told that you can go pick up your stuff.
Okay, thank you. And Leilani is going to walk towards the rest of her team. She has questions for them. Questions.
Oh? Big smile.
Leilani's going to walk up to them, look at them, and is just like, what the hell did you do?
Everything.
Impossible.
We saved your ass.
Well, I mean, it's more of Ryl'tar's getting charged because he's the one who did the things, not me. But
And
what's with
your
those
point is?
things?
Well, we figured that those racist douchebags, being racist douchebags, would try and attack your heritage at some point or another. So we figured having people who would get offended by that and would turn his attack into a mistake
You know,
would be a good
people-
idea.
That is
people
surprisingly
related to
intelligent
it.
for you all.
Hey, it's tactics. This is another kind of fight, all right? I'm good with that.
You have your moments. Okay, well, this is good. I'm still shocked by it all, but I appreciate that. You do realize Ryl'tar can't spend 2 months in jail, right?
Yeah, we'll let him suffer through it for a little bit, and then we'll figure something
That's
out.
not him suffering. That's literally everyone else in the jail suffering his presence.
Well,
well-
maybe that will get him out quicker.
Yup. Probably.
Doesn't it work the other way around?
Nah.
What do you mean?
When you behave well, they let you out early?
Snort.
This is Ryl'tar.
This is Ryl'tar. They'll let him out early just to stop dealing with his presence.
And it's not that kind of misbehaving that gets you more time. It's, the unpleasant kind. Ryl'tar's just annoying.
True dat.
I love the man, but he's annoying and stupid.
You would know a lot about that.
Hey,
Karu.
I am not stupid.
No, the
I
question is
have
for you
a
to
14 intelligence, thank you very much. I am technically a genius.
Karu, can Leilani see the traveler?
Or is the traveler still there?
Hold on, I have an annoying vampire annoying the guards and
Oh god. Those poor guards.
yeah, Pi, hold on a second, we'll do that like aloud in a bit, so I'll switch to you in a bit. Because this
You
is
just didn't want
distracting.
me to keep typing in all caps.
You're distracting me!
Wasn't that the point?
What was that you're looking for? Yes, she went to talk to Sabine, and they're like at the desk that you were sitting at originally before you moved to the rest of the party.
Mm-hmm.
And they're kind of studying you guys, but she like says another couple of words to Sabine and turns to start leaving as well.
Leilani's gonna go up to the traveler because she wants to catch her before she leaves. Excuse me?
She stops, looks at you. Yes.
I just wanted to thank you for your assistance in this. I do appreciate it.
You are a wanderer here to help this world. Keeping you out of this kind of trouble is the least I can do.
I appreciate that. We'll just have to figure out how to get out the other wanderer now who's in jail. But thank you. I can tell that quite a few didn't really believe what you were saying, but it did help quite a bit.
I just explained that you were a proper wanderer, and that is all.
Yes, I still wanted to say thank you.
You're welcome.
Leilani is remembering that divas tend to be interesting to
Weird.
talk to. And she's also going to go and thank Sabine as well.
Sabine just
She
smiles.
didn't take any of us.
Sabine smiles and says, well, all I did was ask, I totally haven't forgotten her name, Sirani, to help you. The rest was done by your party.
I realize that, and I'll thank them later. But,
You better.
maybe not her specifically.
I'm gonna put ants in your bed.
Remember the last time you tried to pester her? It seemed to involve a Molotov cocktail, a window, and almost letting yourself on fire.
Well, this time it'll work. I swear. I'll have
Even just
support.
having you up there was nice to have someone up there with me. So yes, thank you. I am so sorry for any trouble that the group has caused you, because I think we've all been troubling you quite a bit.
You guys owe me big time, and I am gonna cash on that. I believe you guys are heading into the volcano, and you will be finding some nice goodies in there, I'm sure.
I'm pretty sure. Yes.
Probably.
If you find anything interesting, let me know.
I think we can do that.
Besides, later on I'll get to say that I helped the saviors of this world.
Fair enough. If we don't die trying.
Please don't die trying.
I'm hoping we will, but we'll see. God, I'm glad he's not there to say that.
Same.
And with that done, Leilani just goes back to the group, and so I need to go get my things, because currently my bag is still at the jail.
All right.
So
Well,
you're all
go
heading.
get 'em.
You're all heading
Yep.
there.
We're. Uh-huh.
So let's switch real quick to the person who is already heading that way.
Snicker, snicker.
Oh man, it me.
Yes, you. Ryl'tar, you are handcuffed with something that's kind of tingly and feels like your magic's being stopped again. Not sure what you're gonna call these,
Hello?
but
Robot.
These are the least kinky handcuffs I've ever been in.
they're not meant to be kinky. I think that's the point. And
Then you're just not creative enough.
led out by 2 guards.
Ooh, am I your pet? Ooh, do I have 2 pet guards? Do I get to name you? Do you already have names? What's your name? Did you always want to be a guard? What guard did you want to be? Did you want to be one for a jail, or did you want to go do cool stuff? And did you have to be really, really smart to do this, or do you have to have lots of skills for this, or did you just sign up and they're like, okay, meet?
They try very hard to ignore you while they escort you out.
I'm
And
gonna call you Bob.
slight twitch, keep walking.
Bob and Steve. Steve. By the way, do I see anything less than complete order on their uniform and clothing? I imagine they have to wear their uniforms and it has to be pristine, if the commander were to show up. But I imagine they don't do that every day.
Right. I don't... Well, give me a perception check.
I can still do that. Maybe. I can still do that!
You can indeed. Okay. Well, yeah, Steve's, shirt is not properly tucked in and just a tiny bit is, poking out the back of his jacket. It's
By the way, what race are they?
That's a good question.
I'd like to imagine I could do this without the perception check.
Yes.
Oh god.
One's an elf and the other one is a...
Eldrin.
No, I'm not gonna make it an
No.
Eldrin. Shh. Not everyone is an Eldrin. Well, let's just say the other one's a human. So Steve is an elf and Bob is a human.
Well, at least Bob might be correctly named.
God, if
Don't
Bob
worry,
were an
Steve.
Eldrin.
I'm sure I spelled your name with 3 extra I's, a Y, and there's a W in there somewhere. I don't know where, but honestly, I don't.
And some, probably some apostrophes in there.
Ooh, are you a elf? Like a half tiefling, half elf? Cause you've got the little bit of a tail nub. Cause that's why your shirt can't go in your pants. Either that, or your butt is way too big, or your penis is on backwards. Steve, I think your penis is on backwards. Bob, Steve's penis is on backwards. Help! What do we do? Do we have to poke it back in? Because I don't really want to touch it. I don't know where that's been. Where have you been, Steve? Steve, do you practice safe sex?
Steve is
elf. Do you even practice that?
growing a bit
You take
pink,
lessons? Do they have a school
and
for
he
this?
grabs his staff and just uses the butt of it to poke you in the side and just, will you please be quiet?
What? I can't dodge that?
I mean, you're being escorted between both of them and he's not doing it to hurt you, it's just a poke for now.
No, Steve, that's
I love
not
that for
where
now.
the penis goes. It doesn't go out the butt and it doesn't go in the sides. Bob, you really have to teach him. You're like a human.
He looks at Bob and it's can we gag him, please?
That won't work. I'll eat it.
I don't think you can eat a gag.
Have
Bob-
you not tried hard enough?
I mean, yeah, probably. He's trying very hard not to grin.
and thanking whatever deity he still belongs to that he tucked his shirt in today.
And that he's not an elf.
Ooh. When like you were a little tiny elf and like your grandpa was a little tiny elf and your grandpa's mom was a tiny little elf.
If you do not shut up
were
right
like,
now,
were there like
I
tiny
will
sticks up the butt?
stab
Were they
this
like
in
toothpicks?
your side with the pointy end.
Well, then I'll just have to heal myself. But anyway,
What?
so what are you going to do about the tail? Are you going to do the tail thing? Yeah, I know. Remember the non-kinky handcuffs? I mean, I could show you how to use that, but I really don't even think you could do that since you don't
What
even
are
know which
you
way you're
even
supposed to be
talking
pointing.
about? You make absolutely no sense. Your companion was right. You are a child.
I am not. I'm older than like 3 of you and a half. Because you're at least like
There's only 2 of us.
10.
What? It's just...
Am I wrong? Are you under 10? No. See, I'm right. I'm at least like 3 of you and a half. So what do you have to do every day? Do you have to wake up really, really early to become a guard? Do they feed you like good breakfasts, or is it like slap that looks like somebody pooped it out? Wait, what did he say?
Ayun, give me strength.
Ooh. She's not around anymore, not really. Do they know that you like have other deities here? And do the deities know that you don't call them gods? Cause wait, are gods and deities the same thing? Do they all have to share the same house? Do they all share the same house where they actually live? Where do they actually live? If they live in the astral sea, like the fancy lady talks about, or do they like float, or do they have a boat, or do they have a floaty boat, or do they have a house that's a boat that's afloat?
I don't think we need to answer that. Would you please just be quiet?
Are you saying that you're a really bad Ayun follower because you don't know stuff? Because I'm pretty sure that all Ayun followers have to know stuff because they're really smart. Because all the Ayun followers I know are really, really smart and sneaky and really like books.
I never said I didn't know. I just said... Oh! No, I'm not.
So
talking
you're
anymore.
refusing to
Nope.
you're refusing to educate the public about this. You're refusing to share your knowledge with the wealth of the community. And is this really what Ayun would really want you to do? I love you, Ryl'tar.
Tight-lipped glare at the horizon, just shoving you along.
Ayun, give
To
me
be fair, Ayun's really, really good at this whole like giving you strength thing, but I don't know if she can give you strength because I'm pretty sure she gave it all to Leilani.
By now I think they've rushed you towards the guardhouse, which isn't too far from the Lyceum because for reasons. And
Whee!
you are handed off to a clerk with the written notice from the judge that oversaw the hearing.
Wait, what's it written on?
A scroll?
How big is the scroll?
Not very
Is it
big.
just paper?
Yeah, it's just paper.
Like, compared to a letter-sized piece of paper, how big is it?
It's about letter size, but rolled up, and it's got like a seal on it.
It kind of looks like an egg roll. Can I eat it? I want to try and eat it.
I don't think you can eat that. Looks like
Why
a
not?
what?
Like a fried burrito or something.
I mean, the guard
It crinkles like a fried food.
You're between the 2 guards, and one of the guards is handing this over to the other person. You are handcuffed. How do you want to try and eat this?
I want to scream burrito and dive after it with my face.
Okay. Give me a dexterity check.
Of all the dumbest things I've ever
No,
done.
I'm asking for a dexterity check. Because you're just rolling for your... God, why? Okay, so he moves forward, and they're not really expecting you to suddenly dive forward screaming, "Burrito!" And you just manage to, like, grab the very, like, one end of it with your teeth. Give me a strength check.
This is gonna be funny.
Okay.
Oh god. Oh my god. I rolled a fucking 19.
I rolled a 2.
Okay, I'm gonna say this now. Any guard who is outstrengthed by Ryl'tar should not be a guard.
I think they should get demoted right then.
Anything but a 2. Why a 2?
Like, I would have to crit to beat you most of the time.
I mean, they've got like a plus 12, but that's still 14 with a 2.
Oh my god!
She
They
sounds
were plus
so sad.
12?
I just feel so betrayed by my dice right now. Okay, so he tries
Thanks
to...
for laughing.
He tries to pull back on the scroll he's still holding, and you pull with your teeth and manage to somehow slip it out of his hand. So you now have the scroll in your mouth, and 2 guards are going after you. And the clerk is like, "Stop him!" You're just standing there eating it.
Well, maybe like running around in like a very small circle, eating.
So like trying to wiggle out of them
But
grabbing
not
you.
like escape, just like
Okay.
run in a small circle where I am.
Alright, you could give me a dexterity check. I was actually gonna say acrobatics in this case, but whatever. What's your
Acrobatics is not trained, so it's
So
the
it
same
would
as
be
my
the same.
dex.
Okay. Okay, well, one completely misses you and nearly goes slamming into the table. The other one manages to grab onto you and go for the scroll. I rolled a 27 exactly. So
This is my taco.
give me another strength check.
Here's my taco.
Every single time I
There
roll
we
a
go.
strength check. Okay, well, at least you rolled less this time.
You could still fail with the 2.
I mean, I rolled a 5, but that still beats your
Oh
15.
wow!
With a plus 12, so...
Thank God. It was supposed to happen the first time. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I'm not even mad.
He pulls it away from you, but by now you've, like, managed to, like, at least chew on part of it. Because, like, you can't really tear at it because you don't have anything to, like... But the fact that
Grip.
he gripped it and pulled, and you've managed to, like... Wet one part of the parchment is gone now and is still in your mouth as he rips the rest out of it and quickly throws it at the clerk to get it out of your hands or mouth. So you have a wad of parchment in your mouth. It's probably got a bit of ink in it.
Maybe it'll make me smart. I'll just finish the rest of it. Because you shouldn't throw away food.
So
That's
you
just a
swallow it.
proper.
Great. Okay.
This is like the land of boredom because all the handcuffs are really, really unkinky and the tacos taste like dust.
Okay, so around this time, the rest of your party walks into this place. From the main entrance, you know, the entrance that the guards don't use, just like, and they can see you at the place where they're trying to process you. And the cleric is just like, this is disgusting, as he tries to open this like slightly soggy, ripped order
Well,
thing.
if you just gave me the rest of my dusty ass taco back, I could eat it, and you wouldn't be disgusted.
This is not food.
Well, nobody told me that, and I didn't get a snack on the way here.
You tell him, Ryl'tar.
Ryl'tar, are you seriously causing this many issues immediately? You are this
I'm not trying to escape.
Are you surprised?
I'm seriously, Leilani?
And
Really?
he's got, and
I'm
I
not
motioned with my head.
surprised. It's more just.
I motioned to my head to Steve. He's got like this either backwards penis tail thing going on because his shirt won't go down and Bob won't help him with it. And
What?
this is Bob and this is Steve, and Steve's shirt won't go down, and Steve won't tell me anything, even though he's an Ioun follower, and he's not sharing knowledge with me, and he won't tell me if all of the gods live in the same house, or if they're the same thing as deities, or if they like to be deities or
Oh,
gods,
God.
and do they all live in the same house, and do they float, and do they have boats?
As Ryl'tar's talking, Leilani's just walking with her piece of paper so she can get her bag and leave.
Not even gonna help the guy.
The cleric is just ignoring you, looking at this thing, and is like, okay, so your name is Ryl'tar,
I'm a taco drow.
and you're meant to be here for...
2 months.
For your enjoyment.
Fun.
It says...
See?
You ripped that part off. Okay, we're gonna
All
have
right. What did the cat just do?
to look that up. Okay, and there's also a fine here for is that 100 gold? I can't tell.
You want me to count that high? I don't know if I can count that high. We can start 1, 3, 2, 5, 10, 12, 6,
Would
4,
you shut up?
1, 2.
Is there anything to just stuff in Ryl'tar's mouth to keep him from talking?
Well,
You have your bag
I'm
full.
eating the taco, which I've probably swallowed at this point.
Yeah, I know. I meant something that you can't really swallow.
I don't know.
Like something that's...
What do you have?
well, I mean, if I wanted something that he could swallow, I do have some poison. I don't know why.
Well, the cleric is upset because both the time he's supposed to be here and the actual exact number of the amount he owes is slightly chewed off.
When Leilani realizes this, she's gonna look at Guy and be like, "Can you convince him it's different?"
What was that?
Leilani can't lie for shit, but Guy's really good at lying.
Do you
Oh my god.
But do
I didn't even
realize...
do shit.
do,
You know, this could have been avoided if y'all just gave me a snack on the way from the courtroom to the jail.
No, it wouldn't have been avoided. You still would have done this because you are this dumb.
Guy,
The judge said he was supposed to be here for 2 weeks.
I know.
Steve
but
speaks up and is
I'm
like,
pretty
no,
sure that-
it was 2 months and 10,000 gold.
That's
No,
only
it
because
was
I called
2
your butt
weeks.
weird.
2 months. And-
Weeks?
Only because I called your butt weird. If I called your butt cute, it probably would have been 2 days.
And at this rate, it might be 2 years.
You want to spend that much time with me?
Oh, I'm not
I
spending
don't
that time
think
with
you
you.
have the authority to lengthen his sentence.
I think you need a doctor for that. And I'm good anyway.
Give me a deception roll.
I am so sorry for the
I
people
am
working here.
Oh, not.
Me too.
There is no deception.
Right, because we're playing 4th edition. Give me a whatever it's
Bluff.
Bluff. Smart ass.
Wow.
Very.
That
Very.
was
Stop laughing.
pretty low.
Very.
Yeah.
Stop laughing,
The
very.
clerk looks at you, looks at the guard, says, "Look, I want this confirmed. We'll just process him for now and get him out of my hair."
You know, the quickest way to get him out of your
You know you
hair
can
is
use
to
peanut
just
butter.
let him go.
Does he actually have hair to get him out of?
I mean, he's slightly bald up top, but he's still got some hair left.
Pax is
I'm not
snickering
in
as he
your
says
hair.
that. Pax is totally trying not to snicker but failing as the guy says, "Get him out of my hair."
The cleric goes, okay, so Ryl'tar, do you have any last name?
Huh.
You know, out of character, I should have written that down somewhere.
It's still worded, isn't it? No, Ban Ray. It was Ban
There
Ray.
we go. I'm like starting with a B.
It was a Ban Ray, yeah.
Okay. In your age?
Like this many?
Old enough. Good.
Hang on. I don't know. I kind of stopped counting after like 500 because it got really big after that.
How?
You have real tacos around here? I'm still hungry.
Right, and where are you from?
What?
He's a drow. Where do you think he's from?
I'm
Where-
from the spider place where things have way too many legs.
The name of the city you're from.
Do you want to give him Ryl'tar's name? Because I remember that being a mouthful.
Oh God! Yeah, hang on a second. This is good enough that I'm gonna look it up.
I'm looking for it too. I'll see if I can find it.
Wasn't it
Be
something
right.
like Pyroclasty plus...
I got it.
Shush.
All right. Dun, dun, dun. Erather Clastiala, sorry.
Expialidocious.
What?
Erather
How do you...
Expialidocious.
Give me... Plastiala? That's not a real name.
Excuse me? I didn't even insult your mother.
You know what? Whatever. Just gonna write that down, and that's good. So take him to his cell, and make sure there's a silence spell on it.
I could eat that too.
How do you actually even set up a silence spell if you have an anti-magic field?
Yeah.
You can't.
Oh!
Oh,
So that you can either silence me or take away my magic.
Yeah, pretty much.
well,
Oh my
I'm
God.
not saying anything.
Actually,
Oh, God.
there is one thing. They could just leave the handcuffs on you, because that's more personal. But no, they take you to a cell, and there is no silence spell on this cell because
it would interfere with the anti-magic
Wait.
spell.
But would Ryl'tar know that?
no.
Oh my God, this is gonna be great.
Oh no.
So they take you to the cell, take the handcuffs off, and then close the door, leaving you inside.
Man, who's gonna listen to me now? This is just great. I don't even have Pebbles to talk to. Is there a new Pebbles in here? Are there any rocks in the room?
There are no rocks in the room. The room has a cot, a bowl of water on a stand, and a hole in a corner.
What's a bowl made out of?
Oh, God.
Ceramic.
You won't be named Anti-Boob.
Anti-what?
Anti-Boob,
Anti-boob.
because it can go on a boob.
Okay.
You will be my new bestest friend here. And I'm going to tell you everything. It's going to be so cool. And they put this stupid silence spell on my room so no one else gets to listen to me, so I can be as loud as I want. And I'll teach you my fun songs. And it's going to be the bestest time ever. And stupid Steve, I was even going to be nice to him and get him something at the Coliseum and like buy him something shiny that would like fix his tail or butt thing or whatever. But Steve was all mean stuff. But Bob seems pretty nice, so maybe I'll get something for Bob. What do you think Bob would like? Do you think he'd go like the color green? Does it go with his eyes? What do you think?
Okay, and I'm expecting him to just keep going and going and going and going.
Yep.
We'll switch back to the rest of the party now. They give you back your bag. I think it was just your bag of holding because everything else.
Yeah, I put everything else in it.
Yep. Okay. So they give you back your bag of holding. It hasn't been tampered with or anything.
Good.
And you can
We can hear Ryl'tar, can't we?
Yes, you can.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's faint,
So-
but you can tell that he's just babbling on.
Yeah. Before they leave, Pax is gonna look at the clerk and be like, "So, I guess that silencing spells don't work on anti-magic fields."
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Warning, he will not stop.
It's gonna be a long 2 months. I don't expect you'll have much hair by the time it's done. Well, much.
Not that you have much to begin with.
If he continues
Shush.
like this, we may just have to put him in solitary. Then he won't bother anyone.
Oh,
That's a
you
little-
have
He'll find a
no
way.
idea.
He'll find a way.
Kind of a little
Trust me.
harsh.
It's for everyone's sanity.
Yeah.
No, it's for
Yeah.
Mercy.
In the meantime, and he turns to one of the guards that escorted Ryl'tar there. Is like, can you go back and get another copy of this so we can confirm the fine to be paid and the time that he's supposed to be here? For now, I'll just leave it at what you said it is: 2 months and 10,000. He turns back to you guys. Are you his party then?
More than babysitters.
How do you deal with him?
I don't know.
Because we're
Up
awesome.
until
If
recently,
we're
I could
not.
just kind of, smite him a little bit. He'd shut up for a good 5 minutes.
Well, how are you all going to pay the fine?
We still have to
We're
figure that
not.
out.
We'll figure it out. Don't worry.
I mean,
And
you
there-
took
there
his bag,
is-
correct? I'm sure there's some gold in there.
Yes, we took the bag, and if necessary, we will sell everything in it and take all the gold that's inside. But we don't do that unless there is no forthcoming payment.
Truthfully, you might wind up. Honestly, it's one of those things where that could either be something in your best interest to do because it might actually have him learn his lesson, or more likely it'll just make him really sour and he'll probably cause more trouble for you later.
Yeah, I really wouldn't do that to him.
Well, I do know that he has quite a few magic items, and I'm sure we can get the money from those if it comes to that. So I would suggest you find a way to pay the 10,000 unless you want to let him.
He does have to learn to actually think before he does stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not the type who likes to pay other people's fines. I get into enough trouble myself. Well, not anymore, but I used to.
Well,
Also,
Nah,
stop
that's my
laughing
job
very.
that is up to
my
you
job now.
entirely. It
We
is-
will figure
We'll
it out.
see,
though.
but regardless, I think we'll let him sweat for a little while.
Well, he's not
Can
going
he
anywhere
even
for 2
sweat?
months.
Good.
Good luck.
Yeah, you'll need it.
You're gonna need it, yeah.
You're really gonna need it. Oh, by the way, if you really want to make him shut up for a while, he can be bribed by Sweet. Just letting you know. I'm giving you one out.
Good to know. Though I don't think feeding him sugar is a good idea.
Damn it.
Oh my god!
Not wrong.
Are you my new friend too? He just starts shouting at the wall even louder and starts naming them.
Oh God.
I'm just giving you a possibility. This poor guard.
This poor clerk, you mean?
Just
Yep.
everyone who's going to be working at this jail for the next 2 months.
Yeah.
They're gonna have
They're going to lose so many employees.
Also, I could totally see Steve getting reprimanded for allowing him to eat part of that scroll and assigned to watch him as punishment.
Has to deliver his food.
They're probably gonna have to work out that whole silence spell working with non-magic fields.
Ryl'tar will be a breakthrough in magical silencing spells.
Huh. You could always take a gag, soak it in sleeping potion, and then just stuff it in his mouth.
Sleeping potion.
Well, don't give him ideas, Paxis.
Yeah,
I mean,
knocking him out seems like a good idea.
Wait a second. Does anyone recognize that name?
What?
Paxis?
Yes.
We're pretty far away from.
Yes, but this is the judiciary
She didn't use his
system.
last name.
I didn't use my last name.
Yes, it's not that common.
Pax? Why did
This is where the police would be.
Yes, they don't.
But why would
So
they?
if anyone
care?
knew about,
They're
like,
not. This is not the
refugees.
same content that.
Yeah, they're not. But also, why is Ryl'tar saying Pax is mean in itself? Because Ryl'tar
I'm
can't.
pretty
well,
sure
they'll
Pax
probably
is not
just
trying
reprimand
to.
Steve and make him take him all his meals and guard him.
Hey, I didn't. Well, Pax might have said that out loud, if only while looking at Steve with a grin.
Yeah, but I'm saying Ryl'tar is not there.
Yeah. True.
Ryl'tar can't
He's
hear
probably
what's
going
happening.
through the list of everything, telling the wall about everyone and saying, this person is so mean and did this, and this person is mean.
In any case, Pax is not gonna raise any eyebrows. Like the name.
His last name might, but
Yeah, but nobody has actually said his last name.
So, yeah.
okay. Leilani can't take any more of Ryl'tar's rambling, even if it's off in the distance. She walks out. All right. Pax,
Yes.
I still don't get how the hell you were able to get a bunch of tieflings to show up for the...
Well, that reminds me.
What?
We made a new friend, and she wants to compare notes
What are you
with
talking
you
about?
in particular.
She's really, really cool.
We may
What?
or may not have found a winged tiefling, and may or may not have mentioned that we were wanderers and perked her interest and gotten her involved. You know,
Why?
She's really nice.
because it's an avenue of attack. She was the one who got her headmistress involved, and that headmistress was the one who almost got into a fight with Sir Sneerslot.
Wait, what? What are you...
Remember the one who got super duper offended when Mr. Asshole decided he was going to muck
Yes.
around with your heritage? Yeah, that was the headmistress of the School of Warlocks.
Okay, so... What?
They said I
What
might be
School
able to
of
be a
Warlocks who
warlock.
has a lot of demonic magics involved. You know, they
Oh,
make pacts
right.
with such things.
Well, yes, that's warlocks. It's you
Yeah,
make
I
pacts.
I know. And this guy just spat on their entire school by attacking you and your heritage.
Okay, I
'Cause
will
he
admit
called-
that was amusing.
He called all of their magics abominations, and yeah, what
Please
better
don't use
way?
that word.
Okay, he called them. What other words can I use that
He
won't offend
insulted it. There you go.
you? Yes, that's better.
I just
But yeah, like I said, doing that was a way to stop the effectiveness of his attack.
fair enough. But why does this tiefling you met want to see what notes? What are you talking about?
Some of your notes on maybe being wanderers, because you know you have them.
Well, of course I do. I've been writing
And
books,
besides,
Pax.
don't you want somebody else who's good at researching to help us? I mean, we have Lysiana, but good luck getting her away from a book.
We haven't even seen her in
I mean,
days.
I would like to point out that that's what I was working on before we got dragged into all of this.
Yes, I know. But now you've got somebody who's more familiar with the area, who's willing to help.
Come on, Leilani. She's really cool.
Trust me, you'd like her.
Well, first
I'm
of all,
pretty
I doubt your ability to perceive what is cool and what isn't, Veritas. But
I'd like to
She
say
still
that
may
I'm
be able to
doing
be a
well enough
warlock.
Yeah.
the world would end if you learned how to be a warlock.
Shush.
That's not discouraging.
Let's just
You realize
fine,
the more
let's
you
go meet
talk
this
about it,
person.
try and tell her she can't do it, the more she's going to want to do it.
Fine, let's just go meet this person.
All right. Grin. This is going to be fun.
Poor Karu.
Poor Karu, indeed. All right. Be right back. I have to get some water.
All right. So you guys leave the prison behind, and the poor person who is talking to the walls. They did not poke you back. That was me joking. But I'm pretty sure Ryl'tar believes that wholeheartedly by now. And you guys go to Grixandis, I guess?
Yep. See if we can find this tiefling that Pax and Veritas are talking about.
When you approach, there's quite a bit of like whispering going on, and like the students of Grixandis kind of like are watching you and kind of like staring a bit.
Mm. Well, Leilani's immediately uncomfortable. I'm just kind of hoping they're all staring at Veritas being an albino tiefling and they're a bunch of tiefling.
Nope, they're staring at you.
God damn it. Yeah,
I got stared at a
Leilani's...
lot the first time.
I don't like this. Just, where is this person you wanted me to meet? Do you see her anywhere?
Okay, back up.
I don't know. Don't see her anymore.
Give me perception checks.
Okay. We're looking for Nalia, right?
Yes. Okay. It takes you a bit because like there's a slowly growing crowd of like especially tieflings and younger looking students who are eyeing you guys, and especially Leilani. And then you notice Nalia's horns in the crowd, and she's just like trying to make her way towards you.
Right. I'm going to kind of push through the crowd towards her, apologizing and saying excuse me and all that shit, but you know.
They kind of part for you. You are big and
cool.
wearing armor.
Nice.
So yeah, you make it towards her and she's grinning and it's like, "Hey! You guys made it. It's so this is your friend, right?"
Yep.
Pardon her, she's a bit of a pain in the ass.
You're
But she's
one
good
to
people.
talk. You want to talk, Veritas? You're a pain in the ass too.
I know, but at least I admit it.
Hello, I hear you helped make sure the Lyceum had more than just Eldrins in there, and I appreciate that. Hi.
Hi. My name's Nalia. And you are
Leilani.
Leilani. Yes. That. Yeah. Why don't we find somewhere more private and just?
I'd appreciate that.
Yeah. There's a lot of.
Yeah.
And she leads the way. Deeper into Grixandis, into one of the study halls. Not the exact same one as the one she had.
No, we're going to study hall.
One of study rooms, but yes. And she closes the door behind her and is like, "Oh, wow. Okay, you're center of attention pretty fast."
I don't enjoy it, but yes, apparently. Pax, shut up.
But it's funny.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Remember when I said getting here I wanted to keep a low profile and you just seem to have made that opposite happen?
Hey, that was not me.
Yes, at least partially was.
I did not get you arrested.
Start the military arts academy
I did not
that
get you
started this whole
arrested.
thing? Huh? And you two are the ones who signed me up for the stupid tournament thing?
10,000 gold or one magic item of your choice.
Well, looks like
That's about how Leilani's feeling right now.
you're gonna need the 10,000 if you're gonna pay that fine, I guess.
Again, screw that. He can pay his own damn fine.
Agreed. And honestly, if I
He won't learn if he
want that
doesn't.
magical item.
Yes, so do I.
You're really mean, you know that?
Oh, I plan on paying part of it, but he has to actually sweat and learn that
I don't
he
think
has
he
consequences. Well, whatever.
I
Actually,
think
how
the
do you
one who
know?
will sweat will be the people having to deal with him.
Well, that's maybe they'll get hazard pay.
I think that would be considered more mental torture.
Yeah, hazard pay. One of the dangers of the job. Snicker.
Ugh.
Well, anyway, that turned out a whole lot better than I expected it to. And I already expected it to.
I
turn out
still don't
pretty
know
good.
how you all pulled this off.
Grin. Oh, it's not just so much that we pulled it off, it's that the headmaster of the freaking school of blade singers made such a huge misstep in the wrong crowd.
But
That
there
was
wouldn't
great.
have been a wrong crowd if he hadn't been for us.
Grin.
Indeed. That went really well, though now the headmistress does want to meet you.
What? Ooh. What? Wait. She's... What kind of pact does she have? Is she a pact of the blade? If she is, I
Yes.
really want...
Would Pax even know the different shit? Or are you saying that out of character?
No, both. Because Pax would know at least enough to know that there are warlocks that use swords. He would know that much because the minute he saw somebody like that, he would have looked into it. Because, like, magic sword,
Also,
magic sword.
She might have.
When they were talking to Nalia the day before,
Yeah.
I'm sure
Yeah,
she would
she
have
mentioned that
introduced
too.
them.
She did mention.
Yeah.
So he already knows that.
Yep.
Well, I mean, I had to give her some information and, to get her to go and... Well, I mean, we'll see. It's just a meeting. He just wants to talk to you and learn.
Great.
Mostly about your demonic heritage. Those horns are so cool. Can I touch them?
What? What?
I know this is really out
She's
of
got
the blue.
wings and a tail, too.
Yeah, she just like starts walking around you. And you see her like wings like
amused.
twitching a bit. It's like this is it they're wow. Wings and a tail and 2 horn sets. That's just so cool. So wait, what's your parent?
My father, well, my mother is an Eladrin.
Yes, that's the boring side.
My father is a Valor.
No way.
Mm.
Oh my gods.
Leilani is so uncomfortable with this because she's
Now
not used to
just-
getting compliments
now
on
just-
this bloodline.
Now, Nalia, just try to imagine how kinky the sex must have been.
Very!
Leilani just gives this horrified look.
Oh my! I hadn't even considered that.
Oh god! Pax is glowing in embarrassment, like literally.
Veritas, if you don't shut up right now, I am actually going to stab you.
Wait, so was your
What?
mother
Hey,
was
you're
your mother
trying-
taken like don't
Leilani, try and make this kinkier.
No, I'm not getting into this part. No, God, oh. This is...
Seriously, Nalia, would you
From
like
what I
to tell other
understand-
people how kinky your parents' sex is?
That is a good point. I'm sorry, Leilani. Really, just. But
It's-
Balor Oh, that would be so
Hey,
awesome. Imagine there's not many here who have made pacts with Ballers. I mean, it's really difficult. They're likely to kill you instead.
Understatement of the day. Yeah.
But if he's your father and he's does you have like a working relationship? Would he be able to like maybe form
No.
maybe pacts with someone?
No, yeah. This is like, now you're going into the territory of, hey, I don't suppose your dad would have sex with me, would he?
That's not the same thing.
People totally do that.
Pacts
That
are
sounds like-
intimate, aren't they?
That sounds like interesting.
No,
Wait, really?
very.
Nalia, I'm going
not
to tell you
really.
this right now. My father in no way would probably make a pact.
Is that true, Nalia? Do you have to, with your peg master?
No.
I mean, don't you? There's a consecration of the pact, isn't there?
Can
yes.
you?
Yeah, but what do you think consecration
Okay,
means?
this conversation is getting so uncomfortable. Can we please stop?
I don't know what you've heard, Pax, but maybe just no. Anyways, your companions told me all about your adventures and the fact that you're a wanderer, and they promised me the ability to look at your notes about the other world.
I would be willing for you to look at the notes. I basically have 2 books written at this point. There's a problem, though, and Leilani's going to pull out one of her books and open it so she can see.
Didn't we already go over that, though? Didn't we tell her that it was in a different language from another world?
No.
Yeah,
No.
I'm pretty
You
sure.
did
I thought they
not.
did.
No,
You did
you guys
not.
did not think of that.
Oh, yeah. Well, whoops.
I thought of this.
Yeah. Zio mentioned it after the session when we were talking.
Yep.
Whoopsie.
She looks at the notes and is like, what language is this? It almost, I mean, the lettering looks the same, but it's like
It's
oh my god, is this code? Do you write in
No.
code?
no.
They're
It's in
from
common.
another
Nalia?
world. Dog.
Yeah. Pax is gonna just like take his amulet and spin it. Remember, since most people here are from other worlds, their common is different in other worlds. And then he's gonna take his amulet and spin it back.
Let me explain, Nalia. Because of the fact I wrote this in another world, it is actually written in common, though I'll admit there are some notes in Elven and some in Abyssal, depending on my emotions at the time of making the notes. But the problem is, because I wrote them in a different world, they are in the language of that world. I would be able to basically go through what's in the notes because I have it mostly memorized, but you wouldn't be able to read them because I wrote them in a different. Basically, the only notes I have right now that you would be able to read are the things I've written in this world.
Which isn't as interesting. Well, you could translate them for me?
I'd be able to, yes.
Or maybe just, I could ask you questions and
I'd just be able to answer them to the best of my ability.
I just want to do a paper on, another world. It's exciting, and no one else will have that information, so I will get top grades.
You do realize the question of the accuracy would come into the spotlight, considering the fact that there would be no proof that the information you were given was accurate unless the teacher that you were giving the report to not only was someone who had traveled to different worlds and understood how wanderers work, but would have had to also have gone to that world and experienced it to know that what you're saying is accurate and not just you pulling shit out of your ass.
I mean, that is a good point, but there is the traveler, and she has done courses about wanderers, and I would just have to part of it would be the explanation and all of that, and I believe I have proof of the fact that you guys are wanderers. I mean, you saw what the traveler did at the hearing, right? You have
When she showed my amulet and
Yeah.
hers, yes.
So there's my proof.
I mean, as long as you have an open teacher and they actually believe wanderers are a thing, it shouldn't be an issue. I mean, I can explain things to you. I'm pretty sure explaining the Void Forge to you would be interesting.
Great.
I
Would
still
also-
have mushrooms from the Void Forge.
Actually, those were
Really?
technically from the Feywild, Veritas. It was from the Feywild portion
Same
of the
thing.
Void Forge.
They taste like blood.
You have some? Well, that would be proof that it comes from another world. We could find some from this world and examine the differences. Oh, that would be so exciting.
Okay,
Well,
okay.
they're
Nalia,
from the Feywild
I will
there.
say this. I'll be able to go through things with you and answer questions and do what I can there as payment for the assistance you've done for us and for me. But we do have other things we need to figure out. So traveling to the Feywild to find blood mushrooms would be
Fun.
difficult. We
Fun.
have things to do, Veritas. And honestly, I really don't want to go to the Feywild. There is no telling how much time we'd lose.
True.
That's all right. I can go.
You've been to the Feywild?
No. But if it's for research, I can probably get permission to go, and that would be exciting.
Wow. Don't get eaten by any trees.
Or any
I
dragons.
Make sure you try the moss. It tastes really bad, but apparently you trip balls on it.
You occasionally you might have visions that may or may not be
There's
You never
memories.
Tell me what yours was.
or the few. Pax is just not gonna look at Very. He's gonna like resolutely not look at Very. Yeah, that's something that probably would have made you mad at me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Anyways, I can go through things with you. I'm like I said, I'm pretty sure the Void Forge alone you would find interesting.
Great. And then you'll have to meet with the headmistress.
Great. All right, let's do this then.
You're so pretty.
Leilani immediately gets uncomfortable and tenses up when that is said.
But your wings, like, they're so amazing. They're just a lot bigger than tiefling wings tend to be. How do you
And
take
when her
care?
wings are pointed out, they immediately fold and hide behind her back.
Do you
She's
how,
not used to this.
how do you take care of them? Do you use any
don't
special
know, it's-
creams?
No.
Can you fly with them?
No, I can slow a fall, but that's about it.
Oh, that's disappointing.
They
Can
are
you
not
fly
strong
with
enough to be
yours?
able to.
No, they're not big enough. You can't get enough lift. I was hoping since these were actual demon wings. But they're still really nice. They look good on you.
I'm sure Anduin would think that. Smirk.
Leilani immediately goes red at this.
Anduin?
And then Pax is. Yep.
Leilani is glaring at Pax right now.
Grin.
Pax, be quiet.
He's another interesting character that we met along the way in our story. Actually, she's got a memento of his.
Really?
Pax, can you please be quiet?
Points to her cloak. He made that. Well,
Well,
mostly.
kind of.
Mostly. There may or may not have been a
Pax.
god involved as well.
Do tell.
Right. So,
She's so
And then
cute when
Pax
she's
is gonna-
mad, isn't she?
and she's not even going to threaten to burn this place down. She wouldn't dare after being that close to being in jail.
Well, I would like to point out I don't care about maybe teleporting you out of here and burning you for all of this.
Because that worked so well the last time you tried to light me
I
on
still
fire.
kicked your ass.
Yeah. But I bet you didn't expect me to absorb that fire and get better from it.
One of them, but after that I was able to burn you perfectly fine.
Shrug. Impact.
That was a very close fight, and you know it, Leilani.
If it wasn't for the fact that you stopped me from healing, I totally would have whooped your ass, and you know it.
Of course I stopped you from healing. That happens every time I attack something. They don't heal.
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah.
What?
It's a little trick that she has.
You
It
hit
was
people
really
and
funny
they don't
when-
heal?
It was really funny when we fought those trolls who thought they could regenerate, and then they found out they didn't.
Or the time that I attacked someone and then they thought they could take a healing potion and that failed miserably.
Or the time that you attacked that evil cleric and they thought that they could heal themselves, and then
Oh yes!
the look on their face. Oh my gosh, that was great. Good times, good times.
You are such dorks.
But yeah, so anyway, Anduin is a wanderer who may or may not have kind of become a traveler. I don't know. But
It's more he's bound himself
He's
to
her
two worlds.
boyfriend.
He's not!
look
Oh.
how red she went. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, he also may or may not be more than a little bit of a fire elemental.
Fire element.
Now we're telling all of his secrets. Maybe we shouldn't tell him.
Stop, Pax!
But it's not like he's gonna be here to have problems from it. Yeah, he's more than a little bit of a fire elemental, and not the fire genasi type.
She's so cute when she's flustered, isn't she?
Right?
Leilani's tail is just twitching constantly behind her right now, like she's so uncomfortable with all of this.
Look, she's like an agitated cat.
It is rather cute.
Mm-hmm. Anduin's got competition now.
Can you all shut up already?
Oh god, this is
Leilani just starts muttering curses to herself in Abyssal because she's just so done with this right now.
And Patch just looks at her intently and starts repeating what curses he doesn't know in Abyssal.
If you want to learn Abyssal, there are courses of that in this school.
What? Really?
Though I don't think learning curse words is a good idea.
That's all he ever wanted me to teach him. Basically, under
It's
the
the
ruling
most
that he
important.
could never use it when we encountered anyone who could understand it, or anyone else.
Well, I can understand it perfectly fine.
And then I may or may not have said it to a demon.
Well,
A demon that we then later killed.
that Nika deserved it. Freaking dumbass. Freaking Nikas.
You went up against a Nike and killed it?
Oh, you have no idea. She literally dropped it and then more or less stabbed it.
This is
we
so
helped.
exciting.
Mm-hmm.
I feel
Yeah, that was
we're
around the
the
Void
best
Forge,
of
actually.
friends.
Gordon.
Can I just answer all your questions so we can get back to what we need to do, please?
Oh, she likes extra spicy food, by the way. In case it's necessary.
Pax, shut up!
Alright, I guess you guys spend a while chatting about your stories.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Barry wants to ask her about the one-horned tiefling guy.
What,
Okay.
panic? Panic?
Who's
The,
he?
the one-horned tiefling?
Yeah,
He's,
who's he?
he's a bit of a loner. Just, having one horn tends to make you stand out a bit, and
Well, yeah, I used to have one. I still have a scar from it, and she shows her scar.
Pax is gonna lean forward and kiss it.
Pax.
I think you told me about that last time. Did you? I can't remember.
I can't remember either.
She did.
Mm-hmm. Then she traded in for a connection to a goddess and a raven.
So he's
Oversimplified, but
shy. I
Yeah.
admit, when I saw him, it made me a little uncomfortable because I kind of miss my horn.
I guess. But don't you prefer not having a horn?
No, I like it's complicated.
She used to tell people she was a unicorn.
I still am a unicorn. I am one of a kind.
Yes. And Pax is gonna peck her cheek again.
Well, I mean, I guess having one horn and being an albino would catch quite a lot of attention.
Yeah, it did in my world.
But your two horns look very nice too.
Oh, I like them a lot, but I don't know.
They must be a lot easier to deal with than the big horns that some people have.
That's what she said.
They can get pretty heavy.
Really?
Yeah, some people even file them down on purpose because it just becomes too much.
I've been thinking about drilling holes in them and adding earrings.
They're a bit thick for that, but maybe on the tip?
Yeah, or maybe put like bands around them. That would look cool, right?
Bands? Bands you could do. Maybe even, what about like...
Gilt them?
But what if they were black metal bands? Because they're gold, so it would contrast pretty nicely.
They're silver.
Wait, they're silver?
Yes, her cards are silver.
Okay, well, black still looks nice.
Or you can make it gold.
Gold would blend with my hair too much.
Yeah, but black metal.
It would go with my outfit too.
Yeah.
Some red sapphires. Some rubies, maybe?
Yeah, I don't think you want to use blood sapphires. Wait, that was bloodstone, not blood sapphires.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Look at that adorable little nose. I want to boop it.
What?
Sorry, that was out of character. Zio distracted me by showing me that picture.
Okay. What picture?
The one in the Wanderers chat.
Yeah, Airtrust's a freaking adorable little nose.
Okay. Well, she does offer to take you to a jewelry shop to see about horn decorations, because there is totally a jewelry shop that specializes in horn decorations. Because there's quite a bit of tieflings here.
I bet you could even see if they could have any magic ones.
Max, I need money.
And she does include Leilani in that offer, because you have beautiful horns that need decoration as well. I bet we could even find some tail decorations, too.
No.
Would you consider piercing your wings?
No.
It's too bad.
What? That sounds like it would hurt.
Yeah, I honestly haven't myself because, yeah. It's really delicate.
I really wish I had wings. I bet they would be white.
Yeah, that would look amazing.
Even if they were like white with like gold tips or something, that would be so cool.
I mean, you could probably find a white cloak made to look like wings with gold tips.
Maybe. I think black would probably go with my theme, though.
Yes, but if you're in hot places, having a white cloak would help.
What if you make it reversible?
Oh, reversible would be interesting.
I mean, I do have a reversible armor.
Girl, stop that.
Oh, your familiar's name is Earl?
Stop. Meowing cat. Or I will shove you in a bag of holding.
Are you going shopping with us, Leilani?
Yes, do come.
Come on,
Why?
Leilani.
Why?
We're gonna get horn piercings. Well, platings. Rings.
No, I'm not.
Come on.
If I come with you, will you shut up? But I'm not getting a horn.
I bet hers would look good with gold tips.
Oh yeah, that red hair, hers.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Not
come on. You could at
happening.
least try.
No.
With sapphires, green would set off that hair. Not sapphires, emerald.
Not happening.
I just
Maybe
want
jade.
everything to be sapphires today.
Apparently.
Leilani will tag along because she's kind of being forced to, but she doesn't like this.
Pax will probably say, hey, you know, they might even have magical properties that they can add to it.
I don't care about that, Pax. I haven't really magical items since I met you.
Yeah, well, aren't you curious to see what kind of magic might be involved?
Doesn't mean I want any.
But why wouldn't you want to
Nah.
look even prettier than you are?
She doesn't think she's.
Leilani glares at her with this comment.
What? It's true.
Yeah, Leilani,
Has no one
you're
ever
very
told you
pretty.
you're pretty?
Please shut up.
Everyone did right before we
People
kissed.
tell her she's pretty all the time. She just doesn't believe it because
Yeah,
Please shut up.
Edwin called her pretty before he
Can you
kissed her.
please shut up?
It's torture Leilani day.
Apparently.
She got off way too lightly from that court session, so we have to make up for it somehow.
Alright, so you guys want to end up going shopping?
Not want to, but
I think that would be a good place for also
Break.
Well, we'll go on break, but yeah, for Pax to find his weapon that he was looking for.
Because I need some kind of ranged weapon that he can actually use.
Ow.
That he won't waste.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think he might have javelins somewhere, but no, he
Can
doesn't.
he
He
use
has
a short
throwing
bow?
hammers. It's dex based, and his dex is kind of shit.
Wow.
I mean, his dexterity is 14, but you know.
Yeah, I think at one point you looked up some hammers, but I don't know. But you wanted a magical one.
I wanted one that would return, so he could actually
Like
use it
Fifi's.
and not lose it.
Okay. And also general jewelry for the girls.
I mean, if you really want to, let me see.
Oh my. Okay. Let's go on break. While feed the cat so he stops bothering me, and we'll be back.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, and we're back.
Yay!
Short break today. It was actually 10 minutes.
Wow.
Alert
It's
the
a
media.
shocker.
Alright, so you guys were going shopping.
Mhm.
And I think there's two tieflings who really want to convince Leilani that she needs to pamper herself for a change.
Leilani is so uncomfortable with all of this.
One of them even has a fairly high charisma.
I mean, aren't warlocks charisma based?
They are.
Yep.
Yes, but I don't know.
So Nalia is totally up to wanting to give Leilani a facelift.
Oh.
Well, not facelift, but, you know, change of style, a bit, you know,
Makeover.
get out there.
It's called a makeover.
Sure, we'll go with that.
What? Why? What?
I could do her makeup.
Huh? What?
Yes.
Why? No. No.
And
That hair is really
if
out of
you-
style, though.
If you don't like your elven heritage, like your Eldrin heritage, maybe you should stop looking like an Eldrin. Get a nice haircut. I bet it bothers you in battle.
Well, I mean, look, but that doesn't matter. Like, I never said I hated my own.
Also, those braids must give you a headache.
Why are you all criticizing my hair?
Because it's Pick on Leilani Day, don't you know?
Hey, haven't I dealt with enough? I ended up having to spend a night in jail because of Ryl'tar.
Yeah.
Come on, Leilani.
That
I'll
makes-
get a haircut too. I haven't had it trimmed since I chopped it off.
You're not getting me to get a haircut.
No, my Viking. You can keep your hair.
Cool.
But I
Come on, it'll make you feel better about yourself.
highly doubt that.
Smirk.
I find like makeovers tend to help you.
If it'll make you shut up, fine. It's hair. It'll go back, I guess.
Besides, maybe that way the people won't immediately recognize you as the person who, you know.
I highly doubt it.
Do you want to dye it too? Dyeing it would be awesome.
I am not dyeing my hair.
You would look great with the same color hair as me.
I am not dyeing it. That is not going to happen.
Just the tips.
No.
Alright, we'll just get it cut then.
Ugh.
She's so boring.
And I still think you should at least look at how your horns would look with decorations.
I don't want to bring more emphasis to my horns. Thank you.
But why not? They're so pretty.
No. Listen, I agreed to the hair. That's it.
Fine.
Baby steps.
Alright, you get your hair cut.
Oh God. I'm sure she feels really weird with short hair.
But
Probably
lighter.
a lot lighter too. Lot lighter. Holy crap. Anyone who's gotten long hair cut.
Yup.
Oh God. So much lighter.
And now it
And
doesn't get
it's
so
like
much in
you
your
can't
face.
stop touching it.
Yeah.
Pardon?
And now it doesn't get in your face as much.
There. Are you happy?
Yes.
Slightly happier.
And if you're like me, you can't stop touching it for like a couple of days
Especially
because
the
it
part
just
that's
feels
cut.
so weird.
Like all like thicker at the base.
Why would it feel weird? And Leilani brings a hand through her hair and then it comes out way sooner than she's used to. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
I'll give you that. It feels weird.
Just imagine, Leilani, I had hair down to the floor and I cut it all off. It was weird.
I'll give you that. It actually feels
So
weird. Yes.
feels so good though. It's like, oh my god, my neck can actually move properly now.
You go looking at the horn decorations as well. The normal decorations are pretty much on the cheap side, so like 5 gold, and you get pretty high end horn accessories.
We're gonna get horny faster.
And then you go looking for weapons. Do you have anything in mind? Have you seen anything? Have you looked for something?
Doesn't he want like a axe of returning or something?
Or a hammer of returning or something like that. Something that he can throw but not lose.
What
That was
are
pretty much
the elements that Pax normally has for magic?
Radiant.
And
Radiant. He doesn't have anything but radiant.
okay, Pax, I'm going to point this out right now. You can't get something radiant, and you need something besides radiant because having only one element for your magic is stupid.
I mean, I guess I could try fire since, Pella.
Okay, I will admit we have a lot of fire already in this group.
But I
mean,
don't know how to use. Oh wait. Actually, no, I do have.
Considering
a little bit of
you're a follower of cord, why wouldn't
I do
you
have a
go
little
with
bit of thunder or
thunder?
lightning. I already can do some thunder, and he's gonna grin at where his hammer usually is. So I should probably do something with lightning.
Yes, that would make more sense. You want a range of elements you use for your combat. If you focus too much on one, then when you come up against something that is resistant or completely immune to that type of damage, well, then you're in a lot of trouble. You should have at least 3 types of packs. At least 3!
Rolls eyes.
You need a range. Even if you have one main focus, you need alternatives.
Yes, I
something
know.
happens.
I know. Unless I could get boots of flying.
Okay, no. Just focus on a weapon. You actually need a ranged weapon, Pax.
Yeah, I know. And that's what I was trying to go for.
How about a dwarven thrower?
What? What's that?
It's a mithril hammer or axe. Heavy thrown
Ooh.
weapon with a range of 612.
Yes, done.
What magic does it have?
Daily free action, you hit a large or larger creature with an attack. Using this weapon effect, you deal 4 extra damage.
Doesn't have a type. Untyped damage
That
is
works
also
fine.
good.
Untyped is fine.
Yes, untyped is great.
So that would be 1. I mean, all magic items we said come back to you with
But he doesn't have anything that's really
I don't have anything that's
size.
thrown, and I don't have anything that actually has a range to it. So yeah, I could do
It's
that.
more he needs an alternative if shit hits the fan.
Mm-hmm.
Because let's face it, shit is going to hit.
Oh
And
god, shit's
this
gonna hit
group-
the fan
Oh
so
god, I was
much.
gonna offer this one and then I saw the level. Never mind.
I don't
What?
want to hit the fan.
Its power is you create a dimensional rift connecting 2 squares within 10 squares of each other that lasts until the end of the next turn.
Karu, no, I don't want to be a revenant.
No.
I'm not allowed.
It's called a plane splitter weapon.
Yeah, no.
Nope. Nope.
That is definitely no.
It is
I want one of
way above your level.
Probably level 20.
19.
25.
Nope. Haha, 19. I was closer.
I want one.
Yeah, we can't wield that.
Anyways,
But yes, be written. One moment,
So-
I'm just going upstairs. But yes,
so
I
he's
will take the
getting the
dwarven
dwarven?
thrower. Mm-hmm.
That's probably your best bet in terms of because it has a bigger throwing range.
It has 612.
Yeah.
Aren't dwarven throwers limited to dwarves only?
Nope.
Dude, I have so many dwarven weapons and armor, it's not even funny. If I weren't like 6'4", they might even mistake me for a dwarf.
Maybe you're just a really tall dwarf.
Really tall dwarves
can be. Really tall dwarves can be like 5 feet tall. So
Yeah, I know, but I'm at least a foot.
basically, Lee's height.
So yeah, let's get
Kill
that.
me if she hears I said that.
Wait, what?
Okay, so we got Pax's new weapon.
Yeah. Let's get
So
that.
that's gonna cost you 2,600 gold.
Oops, shoot. Sorry. Apparently, my headphones decided to pop off. Sorry about that.
She told you the price, show.
I didn't hear the price because my headphones popped off.
2,600 gold.
All right. I'll do that with a couple gems and some of the money I have. Because I only have 1,000 on me, but I have gems and jewelry and all sorts of shite.
Okay.
So, also, can I try and bargain to get it down a little bit?
You can certainly try.
Okay. What kind of roll would that be?
Diplomacy?
Alright, let me not get a red dice, because red dice hate packs.
Don't you even dare, cat.
Ooh, I'll use my metal dice. Ooh, that. Let me see what my diplomacy bonus is. Come on, mouse work. Amusingly, I'm pretty sure it's 11, but I'm untrained. So let me see. Yeah, diplomacy. So that's a total of 26.
You know, there is one other thing that might interest you, though. It is a bit expensive.
What?
Stout iron gauntlets that turn any weapon into a ranged weapon. Your weapon returns automatically to your grip after the attack.
But I've got. That's not fair. I already have a pair of gauntlets, and I like them. But those are so cool.
Yeah, you gain a +2 item bonus to thrown weapon damage rolls. Make a ranged basic attack with your melee weapon using your strength modifier in the attack roll and damage roll, as if the weapon had the heavy thrown property. Your weapon automatically returns to your grip after the ranged attack.
Wait a minute.
What is
if
the
there's
range on it?
One on each hand.
I mean, they're iron gauntlets. It basically just makes it so that you can throw any weapon.
No, but seriously, what if he puts one on his right hand, one on his left hand?
Did you totally just start to turn me into freaking Berserker from Fate Zero?
Just saying.
Anyways, take your pick, show.
That
What-
one's 5,000 gold.
But
Ooh.
what's the range on it?
It doesn't say. So it would be just the regular heavy thrown
Probably.
weapon.
I'm gonna take the Dwarven Thrower because it has a larger range than that one.
Okay.
Alrighty. Oh, hey. Oh no, that's a lot more money. I was gonna say I'm high enough level that I could totally get the level 12 one, the +3 weapon. But
Do you have 13,000 gold?
I might. But then I'd be walking a fine line. Let's just do the +2 for now.
Yeah, the level 12 magic is probably the kind of thing you're going to be getting if you win the...
Yep. Okay. Alright. So yeah, I'll do it. And how much would a 26 diplomacy take off that price?
They'll leave it at 2,300.
Cool. Okay, let's see what I've got that I can use for this.
Oh,
I've got a lot. Shut up.
Oh, this one's interesting.
Hmm.
Same price, but it's a spear. Heavy
Spear.
thrown, range 10-20.
1020.
Mm-hmm.
You said it was same price?
Yeah. It's a +2 as well. It's an encounter standard action. Make a ranged basic attack with a spear. On a hit, the target is also immobilized. The spear remains in the target
Okay.
until they save from that.
Nah. Dwarven thrower. Axes. Or not axes, hammers.
You could pin
So
someone down.
Yeah, so I will use most...
I think the
You know what?
interesting
Fuck
part is that it's part of a set.
Mm-hmm. And what's the other part of the set?
It's part of the Golden Lions Battle Regalia.
Oh. Damn.
So if you manage to find the other pieces,
Mm-hmm.
it has set bonuses.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so yeah, actually, I'll use some of the stuff that I've got gem-wise to
Okay.
pay for it.
So you're taking the Dwarven Thrower?
Yep.
Okay.
Because that makes most sense. And what is the dice size for it? Is it a D8? Or is it a
I
D10?
linked it in the comments.
It doesn't say, it just says the property.
It says critical 1d6. I mean, it's
I know, but I mean the actual weapon.
Well,
type.
it's whatever hammer or axe you want it to be.
Oh, cool. So a D10.
No.
What?
It's talking to the cat.
I kind of assumed.
All right, let
He
me
keeps
actually put
like
this in.
crouching like he's going to dive bomb on me.
So Pax now has his weapon. Hopefully
Yay!
Veritas and Nelia have gotten out their shopping needs.
Some
Yep.
of them.
Not all of them.
Is anyone else? Does anyone else need anything?
I mean,
I think
Pines
at
to
this
get out
point,
of
Leilani is
jail.
stocked up. I think Leilani at this point is stocked up with what she needs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I have anything either.
Yeah, she has lots of those. She has lots of those. She has those. Nope, she is good for what she thinks they'll need when they go down into the volcano. And Leilani really doesn't.
Why does this say
things.
18?
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I don't
you
think
might
she's-
want to get some
Mhm.
you might want to get some more potions.
How many do you have?
I think I have 2.
I mean, if you want to get some more potions, you might as well stock up here if we can find some.
Can't I make potions with my alchemy?
You could. This would be the
Still haven't
place.
gone over how to.
Yeah. I guess you could. I mean, you could probably find the stuff you
I
need
have
here. and-
1 potion.
Yeah. We'll go over that. Like, if you want to make potions, we really do need to figure out how to do that.
Yeah.
Because there's probably going to be a roll of some kind, but I have no idea off the top of my head what the roll would be and stuff. But you
Shame
could.
it's not 5e because I know the role that it would be for that.
What is it in 5e? Is it
In
just
5e, it's your alchemist's kit,
right?
which has your proficiency and all that kind of
I mean,
stuff.
I think she's talking
well-
about the DC.
And yeah, well, with a lot of the brew potion stuff, it depends on the potion you're making. What type
Well,
of roll?
I
it will
mean,
be.
it says in the one book what all the different potions require. Most of mine I can use, I think, a thievery check for a lot of the potions that I can make,
Mhm.
which is amusing because fucking is kind of perfect for a rogue. I guess it's just because it's dexterity based, but I think mostly we just need to decide what the DCs would be for some of them.
Yeah, I mean, I could.
A lot of that would be
well,
based
yeah.
on
So
level.
show me afterwards, and we'll look through it.
Alright.
Okay. Um. So what else? I'd say by now it's probably evening.
Pax is probably playing with his throwing hammer.
Well, the thing is, Leilani's gonna look at Nalia and be like, wasn't there someone who wanted to speak to us?
Yes,
You
we
know,
should probably.
The headmistress.
All right, let's go.
The headmistress seems really cool.
So you guys go back to Sandus after your shopping. And after she leaves you guys in the main hallway and goes to search and figure out what's going on with the headmistress. She's actually not so much headmistress as head counsel for Grixandis, because they have 3 heads, one for each of the main pact types.
I just suddenly imagine somebody with 3 heads.
Nope, no 3-headed people here.
Shame.
So
That would
again,
truly have gotten Pie's attention.
you do catch a lot of attention.
Pax is probably playing around with his hammer still.
Leilani probably brings up her hood at some point, just tired of this attention.
Yeah, and I mean, this is probably still unfortunate for Leilani, but it's not bad attention. People are curious and, like, interested in you. They don't seem, like, upset or malicious or anything. They just, like, really want to approach you, but kind of get the feeling you don't want them to, so they're kind of keeping their distance because of that.
Mm-hmm.
And after a while, Nalia comes back and says, "All right, she has some time now, so we can go."
Okay, let's go do this.
All right, so she takes you to the Pact of the Blade Head Council's room, office. It's rather large, well appointed, and has a lot of artifacts.
Oh?
That Leilani recognizes that a lot of them are abyssal in origin.
Great!
Some are also Fae, and there's some others from, like, other places, but yeah.
Quite a lot of abyssal.
There is a section of abyssal things. And she is sitting behind the desk, just, like, leaning back, legs crossed on top of the desk, watching you all enter. And she locks eyes with you as you enter, Leilani. "Please, welcome. Take a seat."
Of course, yes.
Pax is looking around to see what kind of weapons she has.
Leilani moves to sit where seats were offered.
There are weapons. There's actually a display case to one side that has a bunch of very interesting looking blades.
Are there any daggers?
Yeah.
Where's Guy?
Yeah, there's a couple of daggers in there. Guy is staring at them.
So, are there any non-bladed weapons? Or, if they have to be bladed weapons, axes?
There's might be one, but most of them are some kind of sword, or dagger, or that kind of thing.
Someone keep an eye on Guy.
Pax is just gonna put an arm around Guy and be like, behave. He'll take a long moment to stare at Guy. While also looking at the weapons through the corner of his eye.
Guy looks a bit like, I'm not gonna That's obviously warded. I wouldn't be able to steal that.
Yeah. Gee, I wonder
Even if
how
I
that
wanted,
would feel.
you know.
I wonder
Not that I would.
how that would feel. Cough, cough, and shop, cough,
Yeah,
cough.
well, this looks even worse because, you know.
Animal Shop was really fun to try and steal from them.
Yeah, I get the feeling the more you tried, the more you'd get immolated.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean...
The head council looks at you guys and says, yes, I would not recommend trying to steal anything from this room. It would go very badly for you.
Leilani is looking around the room and then looks back at her and is like, did anyone else hear that? Am I going crazy? Where did that voice come from?
What voice?
What?
No one else heard that?
Did you say she had a sentient weapon?
Oh, yeah, she did.
What?
Wait, if you're a warlock and
Okay,
you have
what's
Pact of the
this?
Blade, do you get sentient weapons?
Okay, who's laughing now? I hear that.
Well, I am now.
Oh, man. This is actually really amusing.
It's her sword playing games with you, Leilani.
Seriously.
No one mentioned to me
This has a new... This gives new meaning to the phrase swordplay.
Isn't her sword abyssal too?
Already.
Oh, I bet it likes you because you're from the same place.
Wait, you're Leilani looked at her. I was like, your sword is a sentient sword from the abyss. I'm assuming abyss, considering the voice I'm hearing is abyssal, which is part of why I don't like this. But what? Leilani turns to Pax and Gross and is like, why didn't you warn me?
It slipped my mind.
Oh, it didn't slip back since he just didn't tell her.
It totally slipped my mind, Leilani.
I don't believe you.
Really, it slipped my mind until just now.
Yeah. Sorry, it totally slipped mine too, Greg.
I don't believe you, Pax. At all.
I must apologize. Getalock does like speaking to those whom he knows will be unnerved the most. I think you can tell that you can speak Abyssal. I mean, it would be quite obvious, wouldn't it, given your heritage?
Yes.
God, I can just see the full body flinch at that.
Yeah. Yo, actually, there was probably a flinch in there. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
She grabs her her sword and places it on the desk, and it's a rather large, I'd say it's probably a bastard sword.
Oh.
Leilani is glaring at it and is like, I don't like you. And like points a finger at him and is like, I really don't like you right now.
I kind of do.
You hear it chuckle in all of your minds this time.
Your sword is a troll. That's
Keep
awesome.
doing it.
If it's from the abyss, of course it is. Everything from the abyss is a pain.
But you're so easy to tease, my dear, says the sword.
Yes, well,
Still
I
an
have been
abyssal?
dealing with these guys.
Yes.
Britain.
Still an abyssal, and only she can hear it, so Leilani's the only one that can hear it.
That's
Yes,
not
well,
fair.
I've been dealing with these idiots all day, and I deal with idiots constantly.
Tell her she's pretty.
Leilani's hand twitches a little closer to her blade. Like, Cox, shut up.
Abdoris does look to, to answer your question, those who do make a pact with a blade, make it with a sentient blade, yes.
Interesting. Do you have another blade first, or can you know...
Generally you want to find a blade that will work with you.
And where do you find sentient blade?
Well, that depends. If you were a student of Grixandis, you could always end up with a blade if you are chosen. And she kind of nods to the cabinet where all the other blades are.
Interesting.
Or you could find it elsewhere. There is also a process which would bring sentience to a blade, and that is also an option.
Yeah, sounds cool.
I did hear that you might be interested in joining our school.
It's possible.
Time for that.
Kind of want to. I mean, you complaining doesn't make me want to any less either.
I mean, we do kind of have at least 2 months.
Do we really want to let everyone in that jail place suffer for 2 months dealing with that idiot?
Obviously no, but what are we gonna do?
I mean, seriously, it's not like we can leave without him.
Anyways, my apologies. You wanted to speak to us for some reason. Also, thank you for standing up to the Eladrin headmaster.
Again, she hasn't thanked us.
Oh, Elrothas? That idiot can kiss my ass.
Really
He actually was a lot stupider than I expected him to be.
Honestly, he's about as intelligent as I've ever seen.
It was a nice break in my routine, and I thoroughly enjoyed seeing him get so upset at seeing so many tieflings there. And it always is nice being able to yell at him.
He seems to be an easy target.
Yep.
The only other time I really get to yell at him is when we spar.
Please tell me you kick his ass.
Oh, I do.
Great.
Okay, good.
But yes, Leilani, as I was told, your father is a Baller?
Yes, he is.
That's fascinating. I didn't even think that it would be possible to make such a creature. It's...
Oh god.
Mary just giggles immaturely in the corner.
Oh, back to the kinky sex.
Please stop.
She kind of ignores that, but it's like, it's just, I mean, I guess it makes sense. That's how tieflings came to be. But you're so different from tieflings at the same time.
Wait, what?
Well, I mean, to be fair, weren't tieflings more between humans and demons or devils? It wasn't really
Not necessarily.
I thought tieflings made pets.
Not necessarily.
Confused.
It happens in a lot, but most oh god.
Again, how would Pax fucking know this?
Yeah. I know, that's why I'm saying this is out of character, goddammit.
Thank you.
Avdoris looks at Very and says, well, tiefling ancestry goes back to either demons or devils. Either way, a demon or a devil was...
Eyebrow waggle.
Mostly humans, but there could be others. And that's where tieflings come from. Of course, the modern
No.
They can under the right circumstances.
I mean, they can, but they don't, and I don't know.
Well, the modern tiefling has a very weak connection because it's been centuries, but that's where tieflings originate from. And some have closer ties depending on if their family decides to strengthen their ties with either their demon or devil ancestry.
Hmm.
But this Eladrin and demon, and high-ranking demon, how high-ranking is your father?
He's a lord.
Your father is a demon lord? Our Baelors can be demon lords?
Wait, does that make you a demon princess?
No.
Demon lords are more like gods, so she'd be more like a demigod.
Please stop.
Well, it's true.
Well, you do get into the same amount of trouble as the demigod does.
Anyways, yes, he has lord status.
A demon lord. That is fascinating. That means the blood, the abyssal blood in you must run strong. That magic. Oh, your magic is so wasted on blade singing. My dear, you should not be worrying about blade singing. That is such an...
Watch it.
No.
Just remember how it feels to offend somebody who practices a different art.
A lesser art. Your magic comes strongly from the abyss. I mean, I'm sure you have some fey magic in you, but just... I can tell just by looking at you. That's probably why people were so excited about seeing you fight. I can't wait to see you fight.
Leilani
glares at Pax.
You'll have that opportunity soon.
I have been dabbling more in abyssal magic for the last while. I mean, it was more to combat the fact we had a Nika on the bad side of a Nika.
Grin.
You took down a Nika?
Yep.
Yes.
You know, if you were interested in harnessing your abyssal powers, perhaps you should join a couple of classes with our higher ranking abyssal courses.
Hey, ever give a thought to being a Pact of the Blade?
We could go to school together, Leilani.
Well, I'm not interested in changing my specialization as a blade singer. I'll admit I've been kind of just fumbling around with abyssal magic, so having some...
Well, it's not like you'd have to throw it all away. You could always learn some more warlock magic.
And I'm sure that would totally not just completely snub the blade singing school more.
It's more I would love some
formal
tips
lessons
on how to make sure the abyssal magic doesn't get out of control.
Yes, that is probably a very good thing to keep in mind in your case.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's scary when she uses abyssal magic.
I am? I can't exactly see myself when I use...
Let me
Guy is nodding.
Coin the phrase abyssal frenzy.
I think she looks pretty cool.
Yeah, but still scary to people who are fighting her.
I guess if you're...
I mean, partially the scariness probably comes from the fact I can't heal when I attack them too.
Yeah, hey, is that an innate abyssal magic, or is that just...
I don't know, I've always been able to do that.
Well...
But the offer is there. If you will be here, I do understand that you are a wanderer and have, well, as adventurers tend to do, your own
Fox is gonna look right at Leilani when she said that. Snickering.
Okay, I have a question. Does that sword still have its sheath on? Like, it's still resting on the desk, but it's... Leilani is so tempted to just smack it right now.
It's in its sheath.
Okay, no, Leilani, like, basically, hand on it is like, shut up. I don't appreciate that. And the answer is no. She doesn't care if she's interrupting the conversation. Like, fuck what he just said.
She gets offended when you call her an adventurer.
Huh? What?
She gets so offended when you call her an adventurer.
Well, first of all, I'm not an adventurer, but what were you saying? I was... This piece of shit! And Leilani points at the sword like, he is a piece of shit!
What is he saying to you?
What did he do now? Hey, you, can you speak common too?
Is he hitting on her?
You hear a slightly dark, sibilant voice in your head go, only if I want to.
We can all team up
I
and team
don't appreciate that comment, so please shut up.
Share with the class, buddy.
No.
Oh, that was
I wasn't
personal
asking you.
between Leilani and me.
Leilani smacks him again.
I
I do
hate to
not
tell
care
you.
if you're a sentient sword from the abyss, but shut up.
Oh man. Is that
I
a
deal with. I
flashlight
have dealt with. Actually, no. She's pissed.
Oh.
When you slap him this time,
Black lightning crackle.
You know, Leilani, some boys like that.
you do take 1 point of damage.
That's fine. She doesn't care. She's just glaring at him.
I think
I
he
have dealt
likes
with
it,
enough
Leilani.
shit in the past that have come from the abyss. I'm not dealing with you.
To be fair, you killed them
Anything
pretty
from-
handily.
Anything from the abyss is
This is really funny. God, I wish I had a sentient weapon. In this campaign.
I mean, saying that you get a sentient weapon if you become a warlock, the Pack of the Blade, is kind of like probably the biggest case for me to multi-class.
So I hear that you all are participating in the tournament.
Yep.
Fuck yeah, we are.
I will be cheering you on, especially you, my dear. She looks at Leilani.
Leilani was currently glaring at the sword again. She looks up and is like, right. Didn't really want to enter to begin with. Also, Leilani glares at the sword again and actually says this in abyss because she knows the people behind her can't understand that. And she basically tells him, I'm not scared of anything, piece of shit, but I'm tired of dealing with you, so shut the hell up. And she's basically growling at him right now, and
Ooh.
she's not happy.
Ooh, you might make her foosh, and she hasn't done that for a while.
I have Doris is looking at you, and you can tell she can understand you.
Oh yeah, I figured she could. It was the people behind with Leilani that she didn't want understanding that.
She puts her hand on the sword's hilt and goes, Now, Gadalock, be nice to our guest. I know you like taunting people, but you can only take it so far. You will have to forgive me, but my sword does like an easy target.
Leilani's just muttering to herself in abyssal right now, and she's like
Right.
really fucking annoyed.
Hey, Pax is looking for every single curse word that she says.
I mean, there might be one or two in, but it's a lot of other shit of just hating to deal with abyssal shit.
Oh, I know. And honestly, they're probably curse words that Pax already understands.
Oh yeah,
She's not going to give him handouts.
Yep.
But yeah, no, it's more her muttering and annoyance at everything. And like she's so done with dealing with shit from the abyss. She never wants to go back there. Why does she have to deal with this annoying ass sword?
She's so cute when she's all flustered, isn't she?
I'm pretty sure when you're speaking abyssal and you're pissed, you do not sound cute.
No.
Pax is saying it anyway.
Yeah, but you see, the thing is, it bothers Leilani. So.
Yep. That's why
So
he's
he
saying
actually said that out loud, didn't he?
Oh, he did.
Oh, Leilani's on her feet right now, like wings spread out, and she's like, Pax, shut the hell up already! Ugh, you have been
Grin.
bothering me all day!
Look at how straight that tail is right now. Oh, shiver.
Shut up, Pax.
Smile, grin.
I think you all are taking it maybe a bit too far. You must remember your friend just spent a night in jail and has gone through quite a lot today.
Oh, we are well aware. This is not entirely an uncommon occurrence, at least with this group. Though it is a little odd that she's the one that was
I
in
mean,
jail.
at least she didn't blow her door off herself.
Or
I couldn't use
set
magic in
house
that
on
disgusting
fire.
cell.
I didn't
couldn't
use magic.
Magic.
I didn't use magic.
Yeah, she used gunpowder.
I didn't have any of my
Or,
things,
sorry,
and I
black
couldn't
powder.
use magic. Do you know how frustrating and uncomfortable it was being in a room where there was no magic?
Gee, I don't know, like coming to a world that the gods are being blocked at.
You still have some kind of fucking connection. I had no connection to my magic in their packs.
Hey, I had to work for it. When I came here, I was pretty much next to useless.
That must have been quite
I
a shock.
miss Ryl'tar.
Yeah, it was. It was really incredibly uncomfortable.
I miss Ryl'tar.
We'll let him. We'll figure something out with him. We'll just have to let him stew for a bit. This isn't the first time he's gotten himself in trouble. It's just the first time he hasn't been able to get himself out of trouble.
As long as he's in that room, he won't be able to get himself out.
Yeah.
Until they decide that screw keeping his magic in check. Let's just shut him the fuck up.
Pretty sure being in that room is uncomfortable for him, at least a little too.
There's a lot of rocks there.
But not his rock.
I'm more referring to the fact he's a drow. Probably dealing with a lack of magic is uncomfortable a little bit for him.
Guess.
I wonder if Rocky would work in there.
No.
Actually,
Given to him by a god.
actually, yeah, mighta.
Maybe.
We should at least
There's
take
these.
him Rocky.
Because these.
Or
probably
whatever
work
he
there, and
named
he's
the
gonna-
stupid rock.
Hey, Leilani,
Yes. What?
since these are all charged and Pax is going to tap his amulet, did yours work? I mean, they wouldn't have been able to understand you if it didn't.
The amulet worked perfectly fine. It actually freaked out the gnome who was asking me questions. Nearly gave the
Oh?
poor guy a heart attack.
Great. Then that means that
I could also...
maybe divine magic has a different...
Well,
Huh.
I'm guessing at least divine magic couldn't be completely blocked by it because my cloak's blessing also didn't disappear completely. It was weakened, but I could still feel it there.
Oh. Anduin does love you, as does I. Smirk.
Leilani goes a little red at that.
The tiefling does nods at this and says, well, the arcane blocks that we use here on Dradonia are just that. They block arcane magic, not divine. For that matter,
Cool.
even primal magic can be used within them. But
What
the
is
amount of
primal?
magic users here is very low. And,
Well,
well,
to be fair, that's pretty...
Thank goodness that Ryl'tar's not a druid.
What is primal magic?
Primal magic is what druids use. Nature shit.
Oh,
it's nature-based magic.
boring.
It's magic that comes from the earth.
Tree huggers.
There may be some options to bring your friend out of his cell,
Oh?
though it would depend a lot on him behaving.
I'm pretty sure the whole party is just cracking up now.
He doesn't behave.
I don't think Ryl'tar knows the meaning of that word.
Oh, he knows it. He ignores it.
I don't know. I think you're overestimating his intelligence.
He does seem like a very unique character.
Oh, you have
That's
no
an
idea.
understatement.
Very cool.
He's
He is
he's
chaos
dumber than
incarnate.
a sack of rock. Yes, he's actually chaos incarnate, I think.
Yeah. He's because he's not actually dumb. He just plays it that way. At least I think so.
Ugh.
Sometimes, maybe. It's hard to tell with him.
It's
I don't know
really
how much of
hard
it's
to
him
tell.
acting and how much of it is actually him being stupid.
Probably both.
Yeah.
He probably doesn't know how to turn off the stupid or at this point. So,
Mhm.
I mean,
Well, you'll have to see, but, I mean, there are special dispensations for adventurers on an active quest and given the importance of yours, you might be able to find some leniency there.
Well, we do need to
We do need to go
to the old city.
Yeah. We still have to get what we came here for.
Yep.
And the sooner the better. We still have to deal with that stupid portal in the sky.
The moon that's not a moon.
Yeah, that's why I said portal.
Well, if you could promise to have him do something for Dradonia, like find something down below.
Oh, we can totally do that.
That might
We're going to
help.
be looking for other stuff too, but as long as we manage to get the one thing.
Not to mention, not many tend to go down there because of the dangers involved.
Wusses.
The danger really doesn't bother us.
Yeah, if we...
And I could probably give some pretty detailed notes about what we find down there.
That would be very appreciated. Not just that, but if you manage to clear out some of the hallways so that people can go down there and not die in the process.
Well...
So if we were able to do all that with Ryl'tar helping, would he be able to get cleared of his jail time?
Yes, I believe that would work.
Good.
So that's something we could offer. I'm assuming we'd have to speak to the judge who sentenced him?
Yes, you would.
Okay. Well, that's something we could
You wouldn't
do
happen
tomorrow.
to know his name, would you? And where we could find him.
Didn't I give a name? I
You
did.
did.
But it was way back when.
But we can just say she gave the name and look
Yeah.
it up later.
Yeah.
Yep.
She gives you the name. And yeah, he's a good fellow. And if you pitch this idea to him, it might actually be well taken, especially if your companion is proving to be a handful.
Well, that we don't need much convincing.
Well, look, okay, this means we can't go talk to him until tomorrow.
Yeah.
Give them a night with Ryl'tar.
Grin. I wonder how long it'll take before that clerk actually rips out the rest of his hair.
Give it 48 hours.
What about the guard?
Fortunately,
Oh, the guard, 24.
Fortunately for you, going down into the volcano only has one entrance and exit, so they will know that you're not running away.
Yeah.
I mean, we
As
could also tell Ryl'tar he has to leave Rocky with them. I don't think he'd run away without Rocky.
No.
Well, like I said, that is up to the judge, but as it is, going down into the bowels of the volcano is, as far as most of us are concerned, a death trap.
We've dealt with those
Sounds
before.
like fun.
We'll be fine.
Yep. Ah.
If we can survive the Void Forge, I think we can survive that.
Oh, yeah. And Void Forge, Nicodemons, pre-God
one Nika.
primordials.
Not to mention when I ended up accidentally in the abyss. That was
Yeah.
teleporting back from there was really hard.
Yep.
Ugh.
I'll bet.
And yes. Will you shut up already?
Oh,
That
right.
is a lie!
As much as
Wait,
I do appreciate this island and the study of it, I do agree that adventuring tends to broaden your horizons and make you more powerful quite fast. Unfortunately, the adventuring life is not for everyone.
Pax is just watching Leilani very closely every time the A word is mentioned.
You guys are lucky because she's still glaring at that freaking sword again.
Every single time she's mentioned adventuring, it's after the sword has talked to her.
Yeah, no, it has been.
Why do I get the feeling that's kind of intentional?
By Karu, yes. By her, no.
Well, it has been a pleasure to meet you, but I do have work to continue doing. I will want to hear all about your adventures down in the volcano.
Again, Pax is looking at Leilani when the A word is mentioned.
I will be glad to help, but I would like to point out I'm not an adventurer.
Yeah, you just travel all over the place, you deal with problems, you get into trouble, you get arrested. Oh, hey, gee, that doesn't sound familiar at all.
I am not an adventurer, Pax. Shut up.
Grin.
That is an odd thing for you to say.
Is that odd?
Well, as your friend here pointed out, you do adventure.
I'm not an adventurer.
How many treasures have we found?
I
in
am
our
not
travels?
an adventurer, Pax.
Mm.
I never will be.
Hey, look, you have a magic item that you found conveniently.
Not an adventurer.
Tell me, Leilani, how would you describe an adventurer?
Someone who ruins worlds and tears them apart and fucks everything up. Doesn't fucking show any signs of remorse and has no one making sure they don't fuck shit up even more. That's what I think an adventurer is. Someone who fucks things up. Because that's all they do.
That's not an adventurer.
Hey, Leilani,
Yes, it is.
No.
Wouldn't
That's
you
somebody
call-
who's fucking up.
wouldn't
Guy
you call
pipes up
me-
at this and goes, Leilani, is that kind of like how your definition of friends is wrong?
Good
Wow.
catch.
Very, very, very long pause.
Because no one I've ever seen has described adventurers that way.
You know what, Guy? Everyone from my world describe adventures that way. With how
Well,
one
your
I can
world
assure
is
you.
fucked up, so
Yes,
nothing
it
that
is.
happens in your world can really be taken for
Veritas,
truth.
Veritas, my world is fucked up. It is slowly falling apart.
Exactly. So why do
Because
you...
of adventurers.
No.
Yes.
Your world is just fucked up. I mean, your mom had sex with a Baylor, for crying out loud. That's pretty fucked up, Leilani.
Yes, it is. She had no choice. Can we stop talking about this?
Interesting. So you say your world is falling apart because adventurers screwed up.
Huh. I wonder.
Yes. And by falling apart, I mean literally apart.
Sounds like Wanderer's failing a mission.
I don't care what it is. My world has been falling apart for, I don't know, a few thousand years. We'll be lucky if it lasts another 1,000.
Sounds like
Everyone
a
assumes
good
it'll be
riddance, to be
200.
honest.
Yes,
Your
because
world
having
sounds
your
really
whole,
shitty.
because of adventurers screwing up Veritas.
Yeah, I don't buy it.
Well, maybe it's required that you fix the problems of the adventurers that came before you.
That's not going to happen. At all. Can we just finish with this?
Yes, I do have work to do. It is...
I apologize for taking up too much of your time.
Oh no, it was fascinating. I would love to hear more about your world. It is sad to know that a world was unfortunately broken apart by adventurers. Generally, adventurers do quite a lot of good, but I mean, I guess not all of them can save the day. I do hope, for the sake of my own world, that you don't fail.
Yeah, me too.
They're awesome. Like, totally. And your world is in, like, good hands.
Will you shut up already? And she says that in Abyssal.
Ooh, sounds like he's misbehaving again.
He hasn't shut up since I walked in here.
He likes you, Leilani. That's kind of cute.
No, again, he knows an easy target when he sees it.
I mean, that's true, too.
She grabs the sword, puts it at her belt, stands up. Well, I am looking forward to reading Nalia's information that she gathers from you. Sure there'll be more information on your world, Leilani. It was nice meeting you. And if you need any help, just let me know.
Thank you. And Leilani heads out. Probably muttering the whole time about stupid swords. And I mean, by this time, it's probably getting pretty late, right?
Yeah, you guys leave Grixandis and it is dark outside.
And you guys hear Leilani growling as the room because the sword had to get the last fucking word in.
I want one of my own, too.
No!
Where do I go to sign up?
That annoying piece of shit. Ugh. So tomorrow we can talk to the judge. Offer that as a possibility for Ryl'tar. There's one other thing we can point out, because they consider the volcano a death trap, correct?
Yep.
How long until the tournament?
Isn't it next week?
It was a week before. Now it's something like 4 days from now.
So 4 days is not enough to get through the volcano. So we could go with the option of, listen, here's what we could do. See us fight in the tournament and make your judgment on if we can even deal with the volcano. And that includes Ryl'tar, and see what he can do. And then that might be enough to convince him that we can go into the volcano and we won't just be attempting to run away. Because, just saying we can go into the volcano to see what we can acquire and clear out does not mean they'll believe we have the ability to do so.
Well,
but if we can showcase what we can do...
either way, the problem is dealt with Ryl'tar. If we can't control it, if we can't deal with the volcano, Ryl'tar dies. That's way bigger punishment than if he didn't pay his fine and rotted in jail forever.
Well, he can't actually rot in jail.
True. I think that he would be a lot more of a problem if they tried to let him rot in jail forever. Eventually, he'd get out.
So, that's an extra option we can add, is see what we can do in the tournament to prove that we are capable of going into the volcano. That might be enough to convince them to let us go, and for Ryl'tar to go with us.
Mm-hmm.
And it would also get Ryl'tar out of their hair, at least for fighting in the tournament. Though that would mean until we go into the volcano, 4 days in, let's say, 5 days, because you have to think about the tournament. That means they have to deal with Ryl'tar for basically a week.
Snicker.
By that point, I think they'll be begging us to take him.
Probably. They could be begging us to take him by tomorrow.
Well, yes, but why?
He doesn't have to sleep. He doesn't have to breathe.
Why let them only have to deal with him for 1 day? Let them deal with him for a few extra days, and it means we don't have to deal with him for a few days, and we can plan, prep.
But I feel bad for him. Can we at least go visit him?
You can. I'm not going to. I mean, to be fair, someone's going to have to go and tell him, hey, by the way, you're fighting in the tournament, and if we showcase that we are capable enough to go into the volcano, you're going with us into the volcano. I'm sure he'll enjoy hearing that.
We need some, like, lava waders or something before we go into there.
Huh?
You know, something to keep us from falling in the lava and fucking dying.
Yeah, we should get something that would allow us to like resist fire and stuff like that, maybe. For those of us who don't resist fire already.
Well, I mean, basically everyone at this point has some kind of resistance to fire.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if I faceplant in the lava, I'm probably gonna die.
Well, to be fair, if you faceplant in the lava, I think you deserve to die at that point.
I mean, yeah, but sometimes you can't change that, you know what I mean? Wait.
You mean like failing to throw a Molotov cocktail through a window?
That is completely different, and you know it, Leilani.
Are you sure? What the fuck was Ryl'tar rolling, and oh my god, he got a net. Oh,
Oh no, he didn't get a net 20, it was 3.
Okay.
Why did he roll 3d6 plus 7?
You don't know.
I need to know, because...
I need to know too! Oh my god, what is he doing?
Oh god. Oh, we have no idea. Unless Carter's going to switch over to Ryl'tar for some reason. Because Pi has been...
switch over to Ryl'tar for some reason, because I need to.
I mean, to be fair, Pi's been kind of shut out for most of the session.
I know, I feel bad. No Ryl'tar antics. We need a Ryl'tar antics.
Alright. So we switched to Ryl'tar, who has been talking to the wall for the past... I mean, it's been like 4 hours. No one has come to interact with you. You are locked in this cell. And it's getting a bit boring because, you know, nothing's happening.
I started telling the wall, which was smooth, and I told it was probably ugly because it was painted.
Hey, it just has a little bit too much
made out of
makeup
rock.
on.
So then you decided to punch it.
It insulted my rock, so I was going to show it that the Raven Queen is totally cooler than its poorly concealed eye bags or something.
What?
I don't know what you put concealer on, alright?
What?
So I punched it in the face.
Alright.
I
What are
am
you trying
so
to-
confused now.
I punched the wall in the face because it insulted my rock from the Raven Queen.
This is Ryl'tar we're talking about. Apparently walls, just by staring at it, just, you know, do things.
Wow, are you sure he's not crazy instead of just dumb?
So he punched a wall.
Yes, he punched a
Yes.
wall. You see a bit of a crack in the painting, and some of the painting flakes off where you punched it.
Ha! Full coverage, my ass!
You also take 10 points damage yourself to your hand.
Worth it. I gotta stand up for my little buddy. Is that the best you got? I ain't even bleeding.
God. Are we gonna do a full-on combat Ryl'tar versus the
With
wall?
the wall.
It's not doors in our campaign, it's apparently walls.
The wall just
Hey, I
stares
never had a
blankly
problem
back
with
at you.
You son of a bitch. You think I'm stupid. The wall doesn't respond.
The wall's silence fills you with determination.
Oh
Attempt
my
the
god,
vampire
did
slam
you
it.
just make an Undertale reference?
Alright, roll your attack.
Oh god.
Does that even work in here?
No, it
Because
doesn't.
I don't think it does.
No.
Oh god.
But you still slam into the wall, so give me the attack.
Alright.
Oh God.
Okay. So you slam into the wall with quite a lot of force, and you hit it straight on, like right where you had hit it before. And now your shoulder hurts because you just took another 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Wow.
Still not bloody.
And the wall has not budged. Also, you have a bit
Wait until
of,
I
like,
tell Steve
dust.
on you.
You do have a bit of white dust of the painting on your shoulder, too.
You're so old, you're falling apart. I bet Steve's sister painted you. Steve's sister that they don't let out of the house anymore because she did such a shoddy job with you.
The wall remains impassive.
I enjoy that the clerk has not done a damn thing out there.
Nope. He doesn't want to get anywhere near you.
At this point, they probably think you're fucking insane.
Yeah, they've been hearing you just to talk down this wall for hours now, and it's like, how does he keep going? Like, oh my god.
So if the paint's coming off, what color is the rock underneath?
It's like a darkish gray.
Is it natural or man-made?
Natural. I mean, it's rock. It was shaped somehow, but you can't really tell from just the scratch in the wall. It'd be pretty easy to convince them.
Yep.
The door to your cell has a small, like, thing in the bottom, and you hear a tray slide through it into your
Wait,
cell.
is it like a slidey door or is it like a cat flap?
It's kind of like a cat flap, but it has like a slidey thing on the other side that they can control. And you hear, like, as soon as it slides through, actually, give me a perception check. Okay. So you hear basically something at the door, and you hear, like, the sound of something sliding up. And then the flap opens inward, and they slide the tray in.
Taco?
And then you hear the same sliding noise as they close the thing on the other side.
Is it just like slidey?
From what you can hear, there is a sliding component from their side. But there's also a flap that kind of opened up as the tray slid through. And the tray is, I mean, it's relatively small, and it has a cover on top of it, so that it can push through the flap.
Alright.
What's on the tray?
You can't tell unless you take the top off.
Alright, Wall, you trying to poison me? Or is it Taco Tuesday?
The wall is impassive. The tray stares at you.
Well, maybe the door will be more talkative. Door, say something.
Can I lift the flap up?
You can. You lift the flap up, and there is a piece of metal on the behind it.
Oh?
It's like the flap can be opened inwards, so you have to lift it.
I want to poke the metal slightly to see if it goes tink or tonk.
You poke the metal. It has a dull tunk to it. And if you study it closely, you realize that it's kind of like wedged into a slit in the floor.
You cut out there. What?
It's wedged into a slit in the floor.
But more importantly, can I open it?
It is smooth. How would you open it?
You know when your palms get sweaty, and if you like drag it across the metal surface, they just go squeeze. Just like paw at it a bunch until it scoots over.
Okay, so you try pawing at it. Give me a strength check.
It's gonna go great. GR8. It went great.
It's really hard to get a good grip on it because of the flap. The flap is in the way, and it is a relatively like low profile slot. It just has to fit the tray. And yeah, it doesn't budge at all. It does make some annoying noises.
I would like to do this for the next hour.
Okay. While you're doing this, you do get a whiff of blood from the tray that you haven't checked.
Oh God, the wall killed it. The wall killed my pet.
Okay, I lift the thing. What is it?
Blood pudding
Oh God.
and a loaf of bread and a glass of water.
Woohoo! Bread! Wait, how much blood pudding is there?
Dip it in the pudding.
I mean, it's a small bowl. It's like
Bowl, eh?
Yeah, there's a it's a bowl
Okay, we're gonna add
made.
some water so it's more saucy and spreadable.
Okay.
Since they didn't give me a knife.
Yeah, there is no fork or knife or spoon. It's just the bowl, which is made of like clay. And so is the cup.
I want to paint a smiley face on the wall.
With the watered down blood pudding?
Maybe.
Oh god. Okay.
Have you seen how dark blood pudding is?
Mhm.
Watered down doesn't make it less dark.
No, I'm sure. I mean, it just makes it a bit easier to smear, I guess.
I mean, it's not really red, it's more black of
Yeah.
congealed, dried, and diced up hearts and lungs.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
It smells very much like iron.
Give me a dexterity check.
What, to see how good this thing is?
Yep. Okay, you make a pretty decent looking face on the wall. You got just the right consistency of blood pudding so it doesn't like start immediately dribbling down the wall. You are gonna freak out the next
Ooh.
person who comes in to check on you.
Speaking of which, I'd like to reopen the flap and draw on the flap and have it say hi.
Okay, give me an intelligence check.
Oh my god.
Okay. You consider the fact that you have to write it in a certain direction so that they can actually read it properly.
Dude, it's 2 letters and they're both symmetrical and vertical plane.
Yes, I know. It wasn't a very hard intelligence check.
Hell, if I do it in caps, they're vertical and horizontal.
Alright, that's done.
I think the drawer looks sad. I'm gonna lick my hands clean and then try and open it for another hour or 2.
Okay.
If they weren't sure that I only needed 4 hours of transient, they do now.
Ah, those poor guards. It's just a squeaking noise constantly. Alright, well, back
If
to
I
the
hear
rest of...
anyone coming,
Yes?
I want to roll away so that they can read my nice message on the flap.
No. Well, I mean, you do hear some people, like, walking back and forth outside your door, but none of them stop or do anything with the flap.
Okay,
Córtala.
we're just going to attempt to open this door then for
The rest of the night.
until I start trancing.
He's
Córtala.
being the biggest shitlord ever.
And then they think they'll have like 4 hours of peace and quiet, and then the squeaks begin again.
Yep. And they're like, oh, finally he went to sleep. Oh god, why is he up again?
Oh fuck, he's a drow! No!
And they go, why couldn't you just let them tell us? It was 2 weeks.
I tried to tell them.
We're supposed to deal with this for 2 months.
They're like, you fucking idiot. Why'd you confirm it? We could have just had 2 weeks of this shit. Oh, God, I would have murdered him by now.
Oh, yeah.
But the thing is, he's not trying to be a shitlord. Because nobody's talking to him. So he's just
Bored.
Besides, the walls were
You
looking
need
bare.
to give him a coloring book.
Well, you did. The walls were white.
Oh god, is he going to cover that whole thing in blood pudding because he doesn't actually need to eat?
Well, I mean, yeah, you don't want to waste food.
So
We're contributing to the arts over here.
So next time someone comes in, they're going to see the wall covered in blood pudding drawings.
Yes.
And I'm guessing
my
these
God.
drawings are like chicken scratches.
Just imagine they were done with a crayon by like a kindergartner, and we're gonna put it on the fridge.
Alright, cool.
There's some pictures of cats and rocks and happy faces and little tiny fooshes.
Is that Eladrin drawn? Not Eladrin, elf drawn anywhere? The elf guard? Did you end up drawing him?
At some point, I'd label him. He's waving with Bob the human.
Oh my god, these poor motherfuckers.
Kitty. Do I ever get the door open?
No, you don't, because it's locked on the other side. No
That's
matter how
almost better.
hard, no matter how hard you try.
Ooh, wait. If I've been doing it for that many hours, I bet I can make different squeak sounds.
Yeah, probably.
Let me play you the song of my people.
Oh, these poor guards.
Oh.
I almost feel bad.
Ryl'tar, I love you.
I still almost feel bad.
Almost, but not quite, right?
These guys are going to
Yep.
be begging us to take Ryl'tar away.
Yep, pretty
I'll
much.
be like, we'll make a change. Just make him go away.
We'll pay the fine, just make him leave.
Actually, I wonder if the guards are like chipping in for it. Dude, there should be a bowl in front of my door that's like, if you want him to shut up, help pay his fine.
I mean, he might get some gold.
Oh, God.
If he made like 5 gold, that would still be a success.
I mean, yeah. Oh my god.
This continues for another 4 days.
You know that jar might actually fill up pretty quickly.
And if I run out of room, I'll lick it off.
Ryl'tar has the most one-track mind in existence.
Which is funny, because he probably doesn't.
He's lived for long enough that he apparently knows how to entertain himself even when locked in a room.
Oh, yeah, because this is the first room he's been locked in for a while.
Yeah, probably not. Okay, so the next morning, you hear the door being unlocked.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. I go and sit in the corner like a good little boy. Face.
The door opens. There's the Steve on the other side, looking pretty apprehensive, because they don't know what you've been up to in there, because it's not like they've got cameras, and magic doesn't work in there. But, I mean, the stench of blood pudding got pretty strong during the night. So he looks in.
I'm just sitting there, cross-legged on the floor, waving. Hi. My hands are clean, by the way. I licked them.
Oh, God. What?
You fucking cat.
He grabs his spear, uses it to drag the tray out of the room. What are you?
A drow. They lived in the Underdark.
Never mind. You are insane.
Well, it wasn't very happy in the room, and he points at the wall. And this son of a bitch insulted Rocky. So I made it a little happier.
I'm not gonna ask. I'm not. Nope. I'm just gonna take this now. And,
Okay. The bread was very tasty. Tell the cook they did a good job.
Alright. He grabs inside a bag he's holding, brings out another loaf of bread, small loaf, and tosses it your way.
Nom nom. I attempt to catch it with my face.
God. Okay, give me a dexterity check. You get smacked on the nose. And then it tumbles towards the ground. Have fun. He closes the door and you hear the locks again.
I got Steve's permission. Don't worry.
Oh no!
I've named the wall Alice. Alice, let me sing you the song of my people.
Steve
He's gonna yell it
immediately
extra loud.
regrets his decision.
It's not like you can hear it. It's not like Ryl'tar thinks anyone can hear him. Because he's still convinced they have the silencing thing on it.
Which is amusing because he can hear himself, so...
And
And this
he
is
just
Ryl'tar.
figures it's like a surrounding box thing, so you can hear in the box, but you can't hear if you're not in the box.
Yeah, they're probably figuring out how to put some wards on the outside to do just that.
If only they had insulating foam.
That wouldn't be
Or,
enough
you
for
know-
Ryl'tar.
Okay, it would help though.
Yeah. I mean, if you're in the main office, it's not that bad as if you are on duty, like in the cell area.
I like you say it's not that bad. Yes, it is.
Okay, so everyone else had a decent night's rest in a comfortable bed. And you have the day before you.
Nice.
We need to go find that judge.
We all need to go find that judge.
If
No.
the clerk hasn't already.
Because let's face it, I'm not going to be much help there.
No, you aren't. Do you want to go visit Ryl'tar? See if he's driven anyone to insanity yet?
I mean, I can bring him Rocky. Or whatever the stupid rock is named.
I mean, honestly, if you offer to
It's what
bring
you say
him
about my
something
rock.
that would help him, I mean, be like, hey, he can entertain himself with this. It doesn't make noise.
I mean, it would make noise if you threw it at the wall, but
I don't know if he would do that with Rocky.
I don't think so either, but I mean, there's always a chance.
No.
It's the Ryl'tar we're talking about, after all.
But I mean, if Rocky decided to attack.
Exactly. You never know what that crazy man is going to do.
Córtala.
But yeah, I'll go visit Ryl'tar. He's probably driving them crazy by now.
Probably.
Yeah, not. They can't hear me.
All right. Well, don't get into trouble at least. No, Veritas, seriously, we can't afford to get into any more trouble. Just wait
When
until
have
the
I
tournament.
ever gotten into trouble?
Always?
Every time. How about the outhouse incident? How about the time you got arrested?
Didn't you blow up the cell?
Little
Oh
snafu.
yes, she also blew up a cell once.
Just a little snafu.
We just
Yeah, it's
I
fine.
mean, big
I
events.
think they got in more trouble than me, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah. She's not wrong.
She's not wrong.
It's just
I mean, I managed to blow the door off a cell, and I got away with it, and somebody got fired. So
Veritas. Veritas, I am serious right now.
I know.
So please, just we've dealt with enough trouble. We already have people who have helped us. We can't depend on them much more.
I get it. I'll be good. Behave, Mom. Jeez. God, Mom.
Please don't call me that.
Such a downer.
Please never call me that again. And Leilani turns to walk off towards Lyceum.
God, Mom.
Yep.
Is Pax going with her?
Show you're muted.
Pax is definitely going with Very to make sure that she doesn't
Get
blow
in
anything.
trouble.
Alright, so that leaves Leilani and her shadow.
Yep, as usual. So
Except for
Leilani
now.
will head to the Lyceum and basically go to where she was told we can speak to this judge.
You're made to wait
Man,
for
her
a while.
shadow has like competition.
What?
Huh?
Her shadow has competition for her attention.
Huh?
You've got fangirls and everything.
He's not wrong.
There's no competition
Here I
here.
say a fan club.
Oh God. there probably is.
Anyways,
It probably is now.
Leilani's fine with waiting.
Alright, so you're made to wait for like an hour or so. And then you're finally invited into a small office where the Dragonborn is sitting. He has a special chair for his tail. He still manages to look kind of cramped in the office, despite the office not being that small. Because
Poor guy.
Dragonborn. This is clearly not meant for Dragonborn or large creatures. And he looks at you. Hello. Your friend seems to have a knack for getting into trouble.
Oh no, what has he done? Please tell me he hasn't wrecked things in. Oh no.
Well, besides attacking the wall, speaking to the wall for hours, painting his cell with blood pudding, and annoying the guards with squeaky noises?
I'll admit, none of this surprises me. I feel very, very bad for everyone working in that jail right now. But that's actually what I came to speak to you about.
Yes, I assumed as much.
Well, yesterday in the hearing, it was explained to you what wanderers are and what we have to do here. While it is hard to believe, very, very, very hard to believe, that idiot is actually a wanderer as well.
Yes, I was told he had the same amulet.
Yes. We came to this island specifically to actually go into the volcano in the underground city. There's something we have to find. But I was told that those on this island rarely go down there because it's deemed very dangerous. And basically no one does this. I was wondering if we could offer a bit of a trade. Ryl'tar, despite the fact he is quite an idiot, is part of our team, and we would need his help with exploring in the caves. I'm asking if it's possible that in exchange for the information we can gather in the underground city, anything we can possibly come back that is not the one thing we require, and clearing out areas to allow for better exploration for others in the future, basically getting rid of possible traps or dangers that might be down there. If that could be seen as a possible trade, Ryl'tar sentence, it would also probably allow everyone who's in that jail to keep their sanity, because I don't think they'll have it after 2 months if anyone continue working there.
Under normal circumstances, I might be more hard to convince about the course of action you are suggesting, but given the reports that I've been given after one night of holding your friend in there, I'm tempted to agree that this might be a better option for us.
If you would prefer, our group has signed up for the tournament. It was partially the impulsiveness of a couple of us, but we're all signed up for it at this point, basically all of us. If you'd like, you can see how we perform there and make the judgment of if you think we'd be able to do anything in the volcano.
Yes, my main concern is, while I do agree that your friend is a bit of a pain to hold, it is not in my purview to send you all to die. But if you really think that you can survive the mountains, then perhaps I can be convinced to this course of action. How many of your party are participating in this tournament?
1, 2, there's 4 of us who have signed up.
Very well. I will let you and your friend participate in the tournament. Should your friend win, we will retain the earnings. Otherwise, do you have a way to pay his fine?
We will, I believe, be able to pool together between our group enough for his fine, yes.
All right, because I will not be able to let you go into the volcano until that is paid. You know, just in case you do not come back.
Fair enough.
All right.
So, if that works for you.
I will write up the information and send it to the clerk in charge. Is there perhaps any way that you could maybe speak to your friend or something to help make it easier for those at the jail to deal with him?
I don't think I'm the right person for that because I'll be honest, he doesn't listen to me at all. But I can speak to a couple others in our group. They might be able to convince him, or at least give more insight on how to properly handle him. We've dealt with him for 8 months now. We've learned some tricks.
Very well. That would be much appreciated.
Of course. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
No problem.
And with that, Leilani will leave.
Okay.
Question. When Leilani got her ship back, that included my Stone of Far Talk, right? Did we get Ryl'tar's back?
Yeah, you would have gotten your Ryl'tar's back, but Ryl'tar doesn't have it.
Yeah. I was just more like, oh shit, did we... But Leilani will relay that, hey, Pax Veritas, if you can, the judge was willing for the whole CS fight, and if he thinks we won't die, we can take Ryl'tar into the volcano and have his sentence be lowered. He's going to send a message over to the jail. Do you think you can go over there and see if you can talk to Ryl'tar? Maybe get him to behave a little bit until the tournament? Please.
I mean, we could try, but...
Attempt! I warned him!
It's Ryl'tar we're talking about?
Yeah.
I'm well aware of that. Just attempt. If it doesn't work, we tried. They already know he's an idiot. But as long as we attempt, we can say, listen, he's dumb as a sack of bricks. Just because we tell him to do something doesn't mean he's going to. We just have to show attempting.
Well, we can try.
Yep.
Thank you.
Alright, so are you two going to see the prisoner?
I
Yes,
figured we
we're
would.
gonna attempt to.
Alright.
Yes, Jalapeno, I love you too.
So you two show up at the jail, and the clerk does seem like he's had a difficult day already. He sees you, recognizes you guys. It's like, please tell me that you've convinced the judge to take him someplace else.
Nope.
Not yet.
I told you. 2 weeks.
Depending on how our other friend is doing, though.
You insisted? You insisted it was 2 months. I hope you enjoy those 2 months.
Very.
It'll be so nice not having Ryl'tar around for 2 months.
He just glares at you. What do you want?
I would like to see Ryl'tar. I have something for him.
Do you?
Might keep him quieter.
What would that thing be?
It's just a rock.
Do
She holds up the rock.
you have Rocky? Why do you have Rocky?
I
It would be in his bag of holding.
His bag of holding. We'd probably have to turn his bag of holding inside out. No, I know he had his Rocky in there, so probably just.
Actually, no. I think Ryl'tar gave it to someone in the party while they were watching and said, "You stay safe here."
Probably.
Because the bag of Ryl'tar's bag of holding was taken by the guards.
Was it?
Well,
I didn't know he had it on him. I thought that he gave it to somebody else.
Did he?
Yeah, I mean, Pi just said he gave it to somebody else. Probably to Guy.
Oh, I missed that. Okay. Alright, so he looks at the rock and he's like, well, you don't expect me to let you give him a weapon.
It's just a rock.
Yes, heavy enough to bash someone's head in.
If he wanted to bash your head in, he could have done that by now, I'm sure.
He is quite weak and has no access to magic in his cell.
Here, I'm pretty sure Pax and Ray both burst out laughing. Probably at the same
don't
time.
know Ryl'tar, do you?
What are you talking about?
This will keep him a little quieter.
Also,
would you rather me just... I could go now and...
You could always try giving him parchment and charcoal too, but I can't guarantee that the charcoal won't end up on the wall instead of on the parchment.
Oh, charcoal on the wall would be a lot better than blood pudding.
What?
Oh, what?
Already? Jeez, Ryl'tar, you don't waste time.
Wow. And you were worried about giving him a rock?
He can't kill anyone with blood pudding.
You'd be surprised what he can do with blood pudding.
These guys obviously don't know what Ryl'tar is.
Shh.
What are you talking about?
He's a lot stronger than he looks.
Well, he has no access to magic.
Have you ever seen a beefy elf?
What, who, where?
Not on this island.
What was that she was trying to say? A what?
A beefy elf.
Oh.
Wrong island for that.
I didn't think that those existed.
They don't, but that doesn't mean that elves can't be strong. They just don't get beefy.
Regardless, if your friend is strong, that is more reason to not give him a rock that could be used as a weapon.
I mean, fine. If you
I'm
want to
sure
put up
you
with
can hear
him,
the singing from over here.
if you want to put up with this, she just stuffs the Rocky in her bag of holding. That's fine. I mean, if you want him to keep on for the next 2 months, that's just because you don't want to give him a rock, and she starts walking out.
Would that be diplomacy?
Bye.
Give me a diplomacy check.
I'm not horrible at this, but I'm not good either.
Aid her.
Oh yeah!
Oh my
God! She almost freaking had it. Ryl'tar must have been working these guys hard all night.
Yeah.
Wait. Alright, listen. If you can get him to shut up, I will let you give him the stupid rock. But if he uses that to attack someone, there will be consequences.
I don't think that he would throw this rock at anything. It's special to him because he's an idiot.
If he uses that to escape...
How is he going to use a rock to
I
escape?
don't know, you tell me.
I don't know. I don't think he'll be using this rock for anything. It's special. He's an idiot.
Fine. Give him the rock, tell him to shut up and stop bothering people.
Well,
That might be a little much.
I'll do my best.
Half of his existence is to bother people.
At least if he has
I'm
the rock,
surprised
he'll
you
be
haven't
talking
killed
to
him
me.
yourself before now.
You know.
I mean, we thought about it.
Yeah.
Thought about it many times.
I like him and all, but I've definitely thought about it.
He signals to one of the guards, and they take you back to the
Is it
cells.
Steve?
No, it's not Steve this time.
Is it Bob?
No, it's another guard.
Did the other guard get his dick figured out?
I'm no idea what you're talking about.
Really?
That's what said his dick was on backwards.
Bob didn't tell you?
That was clearly something said by a lunatic.
I mean, maybe.
Hey, but even lunatics tell the truth every now and then.
You know, some raving lunatics are actually prophesizing in disguise.
Well, apparently the wall looked at him wrong yesterday, and he punched it.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah, that sounds like him. He's a
I
special
wonder
kind
what
of
that
stupid.
means.
He leads you to the cell. I was like, well, okay, well, don't be long. And he opens the cell for you.
Yo, Ryl'tar! I brought Rocky!
Oh, did you miss mommy? I missed you, you little pebble. Oh yeah, let's look at your little feet. You are the bestest little tiny rock.
Ryl'tar, what did you do to your walls? It stinks.
I decorated.
Oh God, it's
They did such a
awful.
bad job with the concealer. Oh my god, you could totally see the eye bags.
What? Concealer? I'm confused.
Well, they painted all over this beautifully gray rock.
Okay. But it
Now,
stinks.
Ryl'tar.
Well, it's not like they can hear me anyway.
What are you?
They told me to put an
Oh,
anti-silency thingy.
But
If there
that
was a
doesn't
silent...
work on anti-magic fields.
Duh, that's why I'm in the box.
No,
So,
No.
Ryl'tar. Hey, Ryl'tar. They can't cast a silence spell on an anti-magic field.
Silence
Oh, they're
was
just
in a
not
box,
trying hard
Ryl'tar.
No, they can still hear you.
They're pretty upset because they can still hear you.
I'm pretty sure they can't hear me because otherwise
No.
they would have like said something.
They can hear you.
Please
All
tell
right,
me there's
buddy.
some yell on the other side that says, "We can hear you!"
Yeah, Pax is gonna be like, "Hey, who can hear in here?"
Everyone?
See? Told you.
That's because you opened the door and you broke it.
No, Ryl'tar.
So
It
what
was
kind of
never
songs
up.
did he sing last night?
If he stops talking about coconuts, that would be nice.
But they're lovely.
Maybe you should move on to pineapple.
I know that song. It's a good one. Ryl'tar, we might be able to get you out.
I'm not gonna actually do that.
They participate in the fight,
Yay!
but if you win, you have to give them the winnings.
Well, yeah.
And I'm pretty sure at least one of us needs to win the fight. Oh, because if we win the fight, they're gonna
Only
let us go
if.
to the. You know,
Dude,
you never know.
seriously. Seriously.
I know. Shut up,
Uh-huh.
Pax.
Did they allow for healing, Pax?
Well,
The thing is,
we'll see.
Ryl'tar, they're gonna let you out early if we go into the volcano.
They're
Which
gonna
we were
throw
going
us
into
into
anyway.
giant foosh.
Well, we
Dude,
were going down there anyways, remember?
we have to get the thing that'll allow us to go to the moon.
Oh, so we
Yes.
can get all the cheese.
Yes.
Pax is gonna like reach over and just kind of smack the back of Ryl'tar's head.
But they want you to be a little bit quieter. Because the silence spell's not up.
Yep.
I brought you Rocky, though.
It's true. You're the favoriteest in the whole party. Favorite. Don't tell Pax.
Is there a
Just
guard
like
watching us?
Eyes narrowed.
They let you into the cell and then close the door behind you, so they're not watching you.
Let's see. What can I give Ryl'tar?
Oh my god.
No. No. Very no.
I don't even have pockets, you dumbass.
No, but you have a cloak you can hide things under.
No, we are not giving him things to break out of here with.
I can give him a
Especially-
piece of chalk.
No. You are not giving him that. Besides, anti-magic field, it wouldn't work. Seriously, we were asked to not get in trouble. Very.
Here, Ryl'tar, if she gives you a set of dice,
Ooh.
maybe you can, I don't know, figure out a game. Okay?
But it has to be a quiet game.
You can play it with Rocky.
Hey. And the first one of you who speaks loses.
It narrows his eyes at Rocky. And does that. I'm watching you.
Wait, did he really just do the two fingers on his eyes
Oh, yeah.
and then point to Rock? Did he actually say anything?
Be like, I'm watching you, punk. We're gonna set down these rules. I'm gonna whoop your ass. But you're not gonna go back and tell the Raven Queen I whoop your ass.
Pax is just grinning.
Wait, what do we get if we win?
The winner
Get out of here.
gets a the winner gets a tub of that magic ice cream.
You just gotta let us know who won when you get out.
And we'll ask the guards to keep track. They'll know.
But don't ask Steve. He's got everything backwards.
Oh, don't worry, we'll ask Bob.
Okay. Bob's cool.
And the game starts as soon as we leave.
We still have to make up rules first, and then we'll start.
Yeah, but I was gonna say you're smart, but you're
That's a good one.
creative. You're creative. I'm sure you can
True.
figure it out. You're very creative.
Again,
Aw.
remember, can't speak.
Clearly just gonna repurpose all the blood pudding on the wall. And it's gonna look like there's some fucking madman's like lair with like rules and symbols all over.
That's fine. But as long as you're quiet, I don't think they'll care.
And don't lose those dice, Ryl'tar. They're expensive.
I'm just
Pax
like,
can lean forward.
They're my silver dice. They're like fucking
Oh, okay.
expensive.
You gave him those?
Yeah,
well,
they're like
not
really
the
gorgeous,
magic
fucking
ones.
expensive silver dice.
Yeah, well, that's okay. At least they weren't my crystal dice, because those are worth a lot more.
I was
Oh my God.
debating on giving him that, or I think I have a chessboard as well. Or did I sell the chessboard?
You sold
it.
that one.
I think I sold the chessboard because that was worth like a
God.
shit ton.
Yeah, that's why you sold it.
Yeah, I do still have the dice
Yep.
right on my sheet up. So.
God.
Just giving you
All
like
right.
this really nice pair of
He
dice.
now has dice in his eyes with the ones pointing out for snake eyes.
As they finally turn to leave, Pax is going to just say, quiet in the courtroom when he wants to speak. No laughing, no talking, no showing of his teeth. Starting, and then he's going to shut the door. After they leave.
Ryl'tar farts.
Minus 1 point.
Have fun,
Farts again,
Ryl'tar.
sadly.
Minus 3 points. Looks like Rocky's winning so far.
God, if he keeps farting like that, his cell is gonna stink even more.
I'm surprised no one's come in to like forcibly just press to
Like-
digitate the damn thing.
Like taking like a high pressure fireman hose in
I
there,
know,
and
right?
fucking hose everything.
Including
Just
Ryl'tar.
switch his cell for a day even and just press to digitate the shit out of it.
Regardless, So, does he actually shut up when they leave?
Mm-hmm. You hear some rustling, though, and some dice rolling.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Well, you've
He's
managed.
also made a fort from his cot.
Well, I think we might have taken care of the problem, Leilani.
We'll see. We'll see
Yeah,
how
she
long
gets her-
until he forgets.
She gets her talkie-rocky out. She's like, well, I gave him a pair of dice in his rock.
And I
Should be
told him
okay.
to play. I told him to play a game with his rock, and the first one of them who speaks or makes any noise loses. Zio, you're muted.
I'm amazed that worked. Good job. Let's see how long it will last.
Yep.
Probably not long, but
Hey, it'll last, hopefully, at least until we can get to that tournament.
Exactly. Only needs to last a few days. Did you at least let them know that hopefully they'll only have to deal with him for maybe 5 days?
Grin. Why would
Nope.
we have done that?
why would we give them any kind of relief? We want them to suffer.
A little bit.
Yes, but at the same time they're going to be getting such anyways. Wouldn't you want to see the relief in their face yourself, instead of
We'll tell them the day that we go to the tournament.
getting sent a letter?
Yeah, well, let them stew in it for a bit. I know it's mean, but I don't care.
Well, honestly, I don't either, but
Still.
all right. Well, good job, you two. Do that last for a while.
You'll see.
Is it true he smeared blood pudding on the...
It stinks
It
so
was awful.
bad.
Oh my god, it smelled like something crawled in there and
blood
died.
pudding everywhere.
Everywhere. I should have given them chalk, but or charcoal.
I mean, yeah, why wouldn't they just give him a coloring?
Because no one actually suggested it?
Yeah, that too.
I
But
mean, to be fair, yeah.
this will be more fun though.
Suggested what?
A coloring book.
Oh
Just
my
give 'em
god, a coloring book would
books.
have been amazing.
I don't know if those exist, but
Yeah, they do. They just
We could
They
have
wouldn't
given
have
him.
invented
parchments
one.
bound together.
Could have given. We could have just given him some like wax crayons and a fucking blank book, and he probably would have gone
No,
crazy.
because again, we wouldn't have had any guarantee that he wouldn't have not done it in the book and done it all over the walls instead.
Crayons
I
are
mean-
easier to clean up than blood pudding, and they don't stink.
Exactly. I don't think they would have minded.
Well, oh well.
Well, we did that.
Yep. Don't know what else we can do at this point.
Yeah, there's not really much else we could have done. I think that was probably the best we could have done to get Ryl'tar to behave. So.
alright. So you guys have stuff sorted out for the most part, and a tournament to participate in 4 days.
Yep.
Yes. So we'll end the session there, and next week we'll have the tournament. Oh my
That's
god,
jalapeno.
so many
He's-
meows.
You never hear my cats either because
No.
they're so quiet.
Alright, good night, internet.
Good
Bye.
night.
Thank you for
Night.
watching.